Hello everybody and welcome to another TTRPG stream. Tonight's stream will be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for the first time in Chex Notes 2 years. Welcome back everybody. This is the Neverwinter in Peril campaign. We are playing in the Forgotten Realms, and I'm just making it gayer because Ed Greenwood can't stop me. Thank you everybody for being here. We're going to go over to our players here in just a moment. We will be down 2 players, maybe. I think one of them might come late. Depends on when she wakes up. But we will be here. We'll be starting very, very soon. Thank you everybody for being here. If you want to support the stream, you can either subscribe. I would very highly suggest doing it on a web browser rather than the mobile app. Because fuck Twitch for increasing mobile app prices. Or you can donate to my throne if I can get a shout out for that in the chat from one of my mods. And if you want to catch these streams, or if you can't catch all of the stream, and you want to watch old videos or videos in that you haven't been able to before now, you can go over to my YouTube channel, which a mod will also shout out for me, please and thank you. Yeah, that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and go over to the players. Hello, everybody. The chat should be able to hear you now.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How is everyone this evening?
Eepy.
Good.
That is totally understandable that you're EP. I was like also extremely EP today, and so because I woke up to some bullshit, and then Abby, me and you buddies in new computer bullshit, because
Yeah.
I got an email today saying that my computer broke in transit.
Mine broke upon arrival, so yeah.
This is what happens when we both shop at the same company. I also bought a computer through iBuyPower.
Okay.
But yeah, I got a full refund, and I'm getting a new one, different computer. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. What I'm gonna have you guys do is introduce yourselves and your characters, and we're gonna go just down the line. So we're gonna start with Huffy, if you are here, and not dealing with dog stuff.
You caught me at a good time because I just fixed my loading issues I was having. I would have been in trouble if I was still lagging, and you called on me first.
Totally understandable. If you had been indisposed, we would have gone the opposite way, and Crow would have gone first.
I am still having some issues. I'm Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Charybdis, the shark girl, today.
Hell yeah.
Shark princess.
That is a fucking phenomenal name. Where else can we find you, and what are your character and your pronouns?
Twitch.tv/Miss Huffy and she, her.
Fantastic. Jester, you are next.
Hi, my name is Chester Void. You can call me either or. It could be he, him, or it is pronouns. Either one is fine. Tonight, Rika, a Asimar barbarian who is very normal. There's nothing wrong with me. That's it.
Alrighty. Poppy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, I am Poppy and/or Abby. I use the she/her pronouns. You can find me on A Petite Poppy on all forms of social media, unless I forgot to change it. Then it used to be Une Petite Fae or A Petite Fae. It's one of those 3. I am playing Emery Nordfont, a Dhampir with diluted elven heritage, who is a druid. And maybe really good at making poisons. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. Finally, Crow, if you want to introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please, just call me Crow. Tonight I will be playing as Ashton, a street rat from far across the seas who managed to get to Neverwinter in the brig of someone else's ship. Yeah, it's funny what happens when they catch stowaways and pickpockets mid-voyage.
I mean, that's what happens when you steal from nobles mid-voyage.
Worth it. However, anyways, Ashton and I both go by he, him. I would tell you Ashton's family name, but he doesn't have one. So,
Yeah, it's like a
You
Latin.
and your rat.
thank you.
But yeah, so we are going to pan in to the wondrous city of Neverwinter, the jewel of the north, and the city where the snow does not deter the beautiful plant life in the city. Arborists work year-round to make the city look as if it were either in spring or in fall, but never in winter, hence the name. You folks are each in, individual areas. I'm gonna kind of go through everybody first, and we're gonna start with Emery. Before now, Emery, it was your druidic powers hadn't surfaced completely. We had talked about it in DMs. You are just getting back from the Charwood, a place of power where you have awakened your druid powers and begun to kind of learn your more in tune, become more in tune with magic. Do you return to where you've been staying for the past few weeks? The Moonstone Mask.
I Emery is confident enough to know that Rika won't get themselves killed in like a matter of hours that they're gone.
Okay.
So I feel like they're just going to go to the place to ensure that it's like, you still living? Great. I do my job well. Close door.
Fantastic. Okay. So as you open the door, Emery, you have been in the Rika, you have been in the Moonstone Mask. The Moonstone Mask is Neverwinter's top inn and brothel. No one would ever look for you here. Why would they look for you here?
Right. I'm not a person worth looking for. Smiles.
Well, according to the Zentrum, you definitely are. You escaped. You have escaped the hunt of the Zentrum, and with the help of another one of the characters, Huffy. You are in what is the name of the inn that I placed you in? I have to go look.
You called it the Black Pearl.
Yes, the Black Pearl Inn and Tavern in the Black Lake District. You have been set here by Kelvin Blackstaff, the world's single most powerful wizard. And
For now.
well, I mean, yeah, you could say that. You could say for now, but he's,
Yeah.
a lot of people have said for now. That man is not gonna die.
I can say what I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Till he absorbs your soul. Flemeth style. And finally, Crow. Crow, your character, Ashton, is in prison. You're sitting in a cell on the first floor of the Neverwinter prison. You're going to be the first one to get kind of plot information.
I'm down for that.
So I'm going to need a perception check from you.
Well, this is one of the first characters I've played with somewhat decent perception. That's a nat 20, total 25.
So, Ashton, you're sitting in your cell, and you hear kind of these whispers, right? You hear guards and other prisoners, and you hear one of them go, "Did you hear what happened to the head jailer?" And someone goes, "No, I didn't hear what's going on." And one of the other guards just kind of goes, "He's locked himself in the basement. We don't know what's going on. We don't know why he's doing it. We just know that somebody from the Hall of Justice came, spoke with him, and he's not come out of the basement since." and there's weird noises coming from down there, and the prisoners in the maximum security areas have been attempting to break free from their prison cells. And as this happens, as you kind of hear these rumors, a man comes up to you, and he's got a summons in his hand, and he goes, "Are you Ashton?"
Yeah, that's me. What can I do you for?
You're gonna come with me to the Hall of Justice. You're to be tried by Lady Neverember.
As Ashton was sitting there, kind of rocking side to side with a silly little smile on his face, because the food was decent here.
Yeah.
And upon hearing you're gonna be tried by Lady Neverwinter,
Neverember.
his demeanor. Never what now?
Neverember.
Neverember.
Neverember is the family name for the royal
So
family.
kind of the okay, Lady Neverember. You see his face just drop because he now assumes the worst.
Don't worry, she's kind on pickpockets and bullshit. That's why you guys get the good floor. Downstairs is a lot worse. The food's gross. It's like gruel. Up here we got a halfling chef. That lady can cook her ass off.
That's true. It is really good food.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Hands through the bars.
All right. And he does as instructed.
And a pair of manacles are placed on your hand just long enough to kind of open the cell. Manacles are taken off. He goes, "Alright, hands behind your back."
Again, doing as instructed.
Complying to the letter. Hands are. He goes, "This ain't the first time you've been arrested, is it?"
Would you believe me if I said it was?
You know, the way you're not putting up a fuss. No, I would not believe you.
You'd be right to not believe I said that. It's a bold-faced lie.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Come on, let's go. And he leads you out of the prison. It's this big, silver dragonborn man, and he's kind of leading you out of the prison. And he goes, "You know, I wonder where your regular guard was. It's supposed to be a little green dragonborn around here. We're the only two that work in the prisons. Normally, all the dragonborn are up in the High Council, but me and the Dr. Miston, we drew the shit into the stick, I guess."
I mean, to be fair, it's also a good excuse to show martial strength, because if one of the prisoners end up getting real uppity with you,
Oh,
you
listen.
could always
Listen, I've not had to smack a prisoner in a hot minute. There was a guy downstairs, this high elf nobleman, thought he was gonna buck on one of the orcs downstairs just because he was an orc. Racist asshole. Really, it's not cool. He went to attack this orc, and this guy was a trained killer. He was trying to turn his life around. I have backhanded that man with my knuckles. Never again will he ever do some racist bullshit in my prison again. I don't tolerate that shit.
Ashton has just the biggest smile on his face. Just,
there's no need for bigotry in any form, in my opinion. That's just how it is. I think it's stupid. I think there's no need for it, and we as a society can move past that without need for the stupidity to be anywhere near that, because that's all that is. It's ignorance.
it really is. It really is. Not knowing about someone's personal life, not knowing about who they are as a person, let alone what they could have gone through, or hell, who they might know.
Exactly. Now, I will say, if he'd have been punching him in the face for like the fact that he was a Zentarum, maybe I'd let that go, because the Zentarum kind of shitty people. They're a really bad organization that do really bad things. But you know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes we stop fights, sometimes we don't. And he'll lead you into the Hall of Justice. At about that same time, Emery, you hear a knock on the door. It's a little harder than most people would knock, and also you know that you and Rika know that no one's supposed to know where you are. Like, that's kind of how the Moonstone Mask works. The only person that really knows where you two are is the Lady of the Mask. So who do you guys, Rika and Emery, Who do you think would answer the door first?
So it's harder than what everyone would be used to.
Yeah,
The Lady of the Mask.
this is like there is a gauntlet knocking on your door rather than the Lady of the Mask is a monk. She doesn't need gauntlets. She
Yeah.
beats people to death with her bare hands.
I think Every looks over to Rika and goes, "Do you want to get your axe ready?"
Yeah. And then just like slowly reaches over and just like holds it, like, well, like ready to fight, but also not like kind of loose, but also like in an instant could just fuck someone up real bad with this shit.
Yeah.
All right. You open the door. I will stand right behind you, daggered and poison ready if need be.
Okay.
I don't think we need Bernadette yet.
Yeah, shouldn't anyway. Yeah. Who is ever on the other side is greeted by a resting bitch-faced Rika holding her axe.
In front of you is a 7.5 foot tall half giant.
Yeah.
Full plate armor, brand of the Neverwinter Militia on the tabard. Are you ladies Rika and Emery?
Who's asking?
The Neverwinter Guard.
I just look. I think drops the doesn't like drop it, but like we'll just, like rest it on the ground as like a sign
That you're not
Emily,
hostile?
like, yeah.
Because yeah, the other he's got one too. Like you're holding an axe, so is he. Like if in a dark alley, this man could be mistaken for a minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I am. What can I do for you?
I have been sent to bring you both to the Hall of Justice. Please follow me.
Or
Lady Neverember
Reason
did not
why?
give me a reason why. I was just told to retrieve you. I don't ask questions. I do as I'm told.
I think Rika like slightly rolls her eyes a little bit. All right, give me a minute. And just closes the door.
He just puts his like big fucking grieved foot in the door. You have 5 minutes, and then he lets you close it.
Yeah, that's like okay, sick. Now move your foot.
No, he moves his foot before you say that, and he closes it for you.
Smartass. All right. We're going. We've been summoned. So
I think
get
Every
into
is just going like, Lady Every. Do I feel feminine today to you?
Do you want to be feminine today?
No.
Then you're not lady today.
I feel like I need to correct him. Open the door again.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
He's sitting there. He's sitting there talking. When you open the door, you actually see this fucking little halfling in full plate armor, very clearly like mark of rank higher than him. Listen, we told you before. You have to ask the other one. The one is lady. The other one you have to ask. You fucking giant moron.
Rika clears her throat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Captain Char of the Neverwinter Militia. My oafish friend here I sent him up before me just to make sure you folks were still in your room. We are here to escort you to Lady Neverember's palace. She wished to greet you in being that you came to the city. Also, I was sent to inform you that one Lord Gale, is here in the city. However, he is incredibly
Every is
sick.
slowly pushing the door. It closed.
No, I put my foot in the door so it can't close. Okay, that's. You said he's sick?
Yes, he's currently in the Temple of Pelor. He will not be joining you for this excursion that you may or may not be hired for, but he will be joining you eventually.
It's fine. The imbecile always bounces back. Thank you for informing us.
No problem. Once again, apologize for my oafish friend here. And she'll glare up at the fucking at the Goliath, and he's just like, "Listen, you didn't brief me very well, and you talk too fast." He'll look over at Emery and go, "Sorry, I didn't realize. My bad."
I'm just staring at Emery.
I
for
think
her
they're
response.
very like contemplating of like, man, this man's gotta die. And then looks at Rika and goes, no, not today. And just kind
Yeah,
of nods their head as a way to accept the apology, but not verbally accepting it.
Yeah, he like
Okay,
very much cause
Like-
in the same way nods back in understanding. This guy doesn't like to talk a lot. That's not his
Yeah.
strong suit. This is muscle. Like that's probably
Yeah.
something Emery could recognize. This
Emery is
guy
more-
is the muscle.
Yeah. Every is more of like, I am shaking my head to acknowledge that you apologize, but if I say something, it's not going to be nice.
And he nods as if understanding. That's the case.
Rika will close the door again.
We are supposed to escort you. Just as a heads
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I know. Give us like, he said we had like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Closes the door.
I think everything's about it. I should have prepared Featherfall. Hmm.
Yeah, you think so? Well, in either case, are you ready? Do you want to get anything else? Because we might set out to do something. I don't know.
I carry all of my important essentials on me. You do know that. You
Yeah,
never know what I need to do. You know. And no offense, all you need is your axe, because you refuse to wear armor.
Well, I have armor. I'll let you know what you do have to put on. I think. Ugh.
That's up to you. You do have an armored defense.
Well, my armored AC is better than.
You
Okay.
having armor is better than your
An armored
Dex and
defense.
con.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then yeah,
AC.
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's just Rika. It's Rika stubbornly putting on armor. I guess I'll wear it.
You have 5 minutes, hurry up. Otherwise we're jumping out the window. And hoping you can survive a 1,000 feet fall?
I have wings.
1,500.
I have wings.
For temporary reasons, yes, you have wings.
It's fine. It's literally, and like, is talking while putting armor on. I imagine, can they hear it, like, inside the room, outside the door?
Yeah, they can. It's simply because, so here's the way the enchantment on the rooms on the Moonstone Mask work. If you knock and the person opens the door, you can hear what's going on inside.
Yeah, so they can just hear us going back and forth.
Yeah, if they knock and they don't answer, and you don't answer, there's a little bell next to the door that you ring, and the Lady of the Moonstone Mask finds them and either escorts them out peacefully or throws them off the side.
Amazing.
For a 1,500-foot drop.
Rika gets ready and opens the door again.
As you open the door, the Goliath is gone. It's just the halfling. If you want to just follow me, please. And she'll lead you out and down into the Hall of Justice. Charybdis.
Hello.
No one knocks on your door. Kelvin just walks in. Kelvin just kind of comes in and goes, "Hey, Charybdis, get dressed."
Is it like first thing in the morning?
Yeah, this is first thing in the morning.
Yeah, and she will. She'll grab her gear and put it on real quick.
We're headed to the Hall of Justice. We have a meeting with Lady Neverember today.
Alrighty then. I didn't realize you were in town already. Did you just arrive?
I could teleport, sweetheart. I've been here for a couple of days.
Yes.
But
Travel's not so much of a thing for you, huh?
yeah, I have teleportation.
Wait, you were here for a couple of days and you didn't visit.
I had important things happening at the palace. I apologize.
Oh, well.
Listen,
All right. Well, let's meet up with
like that.
Lady
That's gonna
Neverending.
fuck with people. They're gonna be like,
yeah.
"Whoa, why
Abby,
do
we
you
can
do
hear
this?"
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hello?
we could
Hello?
hear
Hi,
that
Hannah.
we could hear that entire conversation, Abby.
Thank you.
One second.
Oh,
Charybdis, you are led out into the Hall of Justice, where everybody else are like led. You make it to the Hall of Justice, where everybody else is kind of gathering. You guys get there about the same time, and Ashton. You guys can kind of see Ashton, who is being led by this rather bulky dragonborn man. And is in shackles. And he goes, "All right, listen, I can't let you out of the manacles until afterward. But these fine folks, are gonna be your friends for the remainder of your time here in Neverwinter."
Friends.
That's what the guard says to Ashton.
That's
Hey, that's new. I haven't had this many friends before.
Kelvin just kind of walks up to this very very powerful wizard. Kind of walks up to Ashton and goes, "Why are you in chains?"
Listen, do you want me to spin you a good story, one that even some bards would be impressed with, or do you want the truth, which is pretty boring?
We'll get the story later. I like hearing stories, but truth first.
Truth be told, tried to pickpocket a noble halfway through a voyage, got thrown in jail. Here I am now.
Charybdis, hold my stick. Charybdis, hold my
Yeah,
stick.
sure.
And
She'll
he'll tap a finger on your manacles, and they become snakes that jump onto the guard. You're dismissed, guard. Take your manacles with you. And he'll kind of hold his hand back out for the stick.
She'll Charybdis will do that thing where she'll get it close so that he has to reach for it and then move it away just enough.
Charybdis, don't make me hit you with a whole person. Give me my stick.
Fine. She'll hand it over.
Thank you.
You're never any fun.
Listen, I'm fun when I can be, but right now we have work to do.
We, huh?
You said your name was that one. What did you say your name was?
Who is he referring to here?
You.
Name's Ashton. Pleasure to meet you. And he holds out one of his hands.
Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson. Nice to meet you.
Can't say I heard your name before, but it seems very professional.
So you can roll history if you would like to, because he's kind of a big deal.
Let's see, because I only have a 1 in history. How? That's my second.
Yeah, no, that's a second net. God, I am glad that this is gonna be a mostly roleplay session, because motherfucker. If you were rolling like that against enemies, that would make it'd be bad for me.
I haven't rolled yet.
So you essentially kind of for a moment you're like, I don't know who you are, and then it dawns on you. This is the guy that took down one of the major cults of Shar. This is the guy that leveled Zentil Keep, by himself, leveled the whole city. This is a guy who beat Xanathar in a duel. He's killed dragons, and if he wanted to, he could mantle the gods of magic. He just chooses not to.
For now.
No, he's perfectly fine being a mortal, quote unquote. He goes, I'm sure you've not heard of me. That's peachy. Technically, you're going to be working for me, so follow everyone if you would. And he'll kind of look over to Emery and Rika and go, apologies about your city.
It's fine.
Obviously, by your tone, it's not.
I just sound like this.
Okay? Thank you for being here, regardless.
Has like the world's worst resting bitch face and the world's flattest fucking tone.
Yeah, yeah. And Kelvin's just like, you're gonna be a hard one to read.
Oh my god.
And he just kind of looks at Emery and goes, nice to see you again. And then we'll lead all of you forward into the palace, where a young-looking half-elven woman, beautiful long red hair, like piercing green eyes that look like they'd glow in the dark, wearing half-plate armor, a long sword on her hip with an eye looking like a handle that like a guard that is in the shape of a crying eye, where the teardrop for the eye is the grip of the sword, at her hip, and she's sitting on a large throne, kind of talking to an advisor, quietly, and then she signs a paper, and then we'll shoo him away and go, "Welcome, all of you. Why is that one not in chains?" And Kelvin goes, "Because we're conscripting him. There's no need to put him in chains. That's ridiculous."
Why you scared?
No, it's just protocol. It's he stole something. I was gonna make him scared for a minute before, conscription. Whatever. Ruin my fun, why don't you?
I forgot the shark princess's name.
Charybdis.
Oh,
Charybdis.
yeah, I'm Charybdis. It's a pleasure to meet you. You can call me Princess Pluton or Corey or whatever.
Oh, I was just gonna have it so Ashton leans over to Charybdis and just, and I'll do it again too.
I believe you.
Welcome.
You don't seem cowardly type.
Fucking the princess goes, "Do you have something to share?"
Oh no, just that I'm not letting my skills go to waste.
Good. We're gonna need your particular set of skills. So here is the long and short of it. We have two others that will be helping you. One of them, on the other hand, is working on a mission for me. The other one is deathly sick because he let himself, like a fucking idiot, get the wailing death on his way here.
Of course he would.
Yeah, no, of course he would. No, he doesn't stop to think, oh, maybe I'm sick. Maybe I should ask for help. No, runs into my palace like a moron and falls out, sick as a dog.
How's he doing?
He's fine. We've inoculated him. He's just resting.
Good luck taking him down. Best of luck.
Thank you. I will take care of him until he's ready to go. His Warforged is also here. He brought his whole entourage. Somehow he was the only one to get sick. It's his luck, really, isn't it? Like,
truly his luck. At the very least, he's not gonna. I don't have to deal with it
for now.
until he's better.
For now, yes. Welcome, by the way, Your Highness. It is good to see you again. How are your parents?
Me?
Yes, you. The only royal in the... Well, no, actually.
Excuse
not the only royal.
Fuck. Uh-huh.
Not the only royal. That was the DM, not Lady Neverember. That was, I will say that.
Haven't talked to them, after everything happened. They're just sort of scattered.
Yes, Lord Arunson told me what happened. I am so sorry that he's a jackass.
It's fine.
Princess Pluton.
Yeah.
Fantastic to see you.
As always.
How is the kingdom?
It's flourishing.
Good. We did order some pearls recently, and they have not arrived. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I can ask. What is the shipment name?
It should be just under the Neverwinter. We needed it for, well, I can actually tell you folks, because you're going to be working on this particular issue of mine. We... Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna say that's canon. That was her.
Gesundheit.
And she just kind of goes, "My apologies. We here in Neverwinter have had our share of problems with different maladies and sicknesses. The Wailing Death, as previously mentioned, was a major problem within the city for a very, very long time. And my father, and who was at the time advisor to Nashra Lagondar, and Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, had
Gesundheit.
had been working on the inoculation for that, and we thankfully have a cure and vaccine for that particular disease. However, recently there has been an outbreak of a different disease. We had believed it to be a strain of the Wailing Death, but now we are positive that is not the case. The issue is that the dead are rising from the Never Death graveyard. We don't know why, and we don't know what's going on. However, we have also lost contact with our team working on the cure for the as we're calling it, the spell plague. I would like you, 5. There's supposed to be a little ferret. Where's the little one?
Those we're missing another person.
No, I was more never mind.
Oh, fair.
Oh, you're talking about Blackstaff. Yeah, that's a ferret.
No. She'll kind of gesture to Emery because the Lady Neverember has a connection to all the royal families that are in this party, and she'll kind of gesture over to Emery and go, "I was more talking about your ferret. Where's the little one?"
I think Emery just kind of rolls her eyes and then does like we say it's like a necklace, right?
Yeah, it's a little necklace.
Let's not exist. I think they toy with the necklace and then let out a whistle and to release Bernadette into the wild.
She smiles and goes, "Ah, there she is." And she'll throw her. It looks like like seeds, but it's little pieces of charcoal because she's made of fire.
Yeah, I guess you guys just see a abnormally large ferret that is mostly consumed of flames.
And it's now eating charcoal.
Can I get Bernadette a little pat on the head?
Bernadette is your dedicated guard ferret. So yes, you can do whatever you want and Bernadette will take it.
I pat her on the head and I smush her little face.
But,
the
yeah.
tiniest hint of a smile.
Every very bluntly just goes, "You all, Bernadette, the others."
Kelvin goes, "Man, now I wish my familiar was that cool. She's just a shark, and she'll point at Charybdis."
Nah. Hey, can you send a message spell over to my sister Scylla?
Yes, I will.
I need to ask about that shipment.
I'll handle that.
Okay, thank you.
I will not be accompanying you folks to what I believe the Lady Neverember was, and she goes, "I can speak for myself, Kelvin." He holds his hands up. "I need you all to investigate the Neverwinter Academy."
Well, now that you're telling me it, I don't want to do it. She's gonna smirk.
Kelvin just kind of leans over and goes, "Don't be an asshole.
Fine, sorry.
It's okay. I also want to be an asshole in this moment, but she's dealing with a lot." You'll be going to the Beggar's Nest. It's a part of the town that's not exactly thriving, thus the name. And you will be going to the Neverwinter Academy of Magic that resides in the center of it. Investigate what has happened there, investigate why the professors and students have not contacted us, and if you find evidence of foul play, kill everything that moves.
Can do.
And he goes, and as an advance, and he like snaps his fingers, and each of you are suddenly holding small bags of coins. Upon opening them, you are given 50 platinum pieces.
Sick.
500 gold, roundabout.
Ashton is holding one up to the light because he hasn't seen platinum pieces before.
Sorry, how many
did you
platinum?
say?
50.
Yeah. Thank you.
Roughly 500 gold pieces. This is for any equipment you need to buy or things you need to do before you head to the academy. Potentially, Dr. Miston and Gale will accompany you on eventually, but they are both indisposed as of the moment.
I don't think this Misa could stop him if he gets better.
Yes, exactly. I don't think there's literally anything that would stop that man, from what I hear.
Unfortunately, we've tried.
We yes, I personally had to slip him a paralysis poison to get him to stay down. He does not know it's happening. It's just in the wine that I've been giving him.
Every jots us down for further.
Would
schemes.
you like a sample of it?
Sure.
He'll lean over because he sees Imri kind of because Kelvin's passive is really high, and he goes, "Would you like a sample of the poison?"
Absolutely.
And he hands you a wine skin, and kind of if you smell it, it does just smell like wine, like a wine made from Concord grapes. Like it smells really tasty. He goes, "This is Luskin Lotus wine. It dulls the senses to a point where it knocks you the fuck out."
That's fantastic. I'm so glad that she now has this. That he now has this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sometimes I like to prank people by just very very subtly putting this or replacing mushrooms in certain dishes with hallucinogenic mushrooms, and then leaving the building and watching the chaos happen.
I think he has a very long stare from Rika. She doesn't say anything.
She'll just kind of look over and stare, like meet your gaze. I'm really good at staring contests.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
What was
my
the name of
fire
the
eyes.
lotus wine, by the way?
Luskin Lotus wine.
I can tell by how dry your eyes look right now.
I can't think of a comeback at the moment, or I would retort.
Imagine having dry eyes.
Listen,
God, she's so mean.
normally I just have Charybdis eat people who insult me.
I insult you.
You don't count. You're there's a reason that you're allowed to insult me.
Yeah, you bet.
Baby, could you type that wine out?
Say again?
Can you type that wine out, please?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go see what my dog's doing.
Okay. Thank you.
Hot damn.
No problem. Yeah,
DC 20.
it's a very powerful, very potent poison, based on the lotuses from the Odyssey. And he goes, "All right. You've been paid. You've been given your assignment. I will see you when you win or if you return." And this is kind of him telling you guys to exit the palace.
It's just like, now leave. And then all of us are just staring.
And he just kind of taps his staff on the ground, and you're all outside.
Oh, damn it.
You know, he could have just asked me to leave.
One of the guards just kind of looks at all of you and goes, "All right, so were you already in the palace, or did you teleport to the entrance from another place? Because if you teleported here from another place, we have to make you leave. But if you came from inside the palace, we're assuming it's a Runson's doing. And do you need to go back in, or?"
I mean, I didn't have anything in there that I have to worry about. What about you? And he looks at the rest of the people gathered.
No, I
I
don't
do
need to
have-
get anything.
I just
Okay.
got back. What did I miss?
You are all teleported outside by Kelvin because you've been given your assignment. You've been paid, and now you've been told, "Hey, go go investigate the Neverwinter Academy. Away with you."
I'm sure he wants me out of there.
He has dismissed you.
Could have teleported us to the academy, but no.
Well, he's giving you a
Good,
chance
good.
to gather supplies before that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you've been given 500 gold pieces each. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to tell me what you need, and we'll grab it. And if you want, we can do that. Like, you could just buy things, tell me what you bought, and that's fine. Or you can make your shopping trip a scene. Either way, because if you're not gonna make it a scene, we're gonna go straight over to the academy.
I mean, is anyone else buying anything? I don't think I need anything particularly.
Like 500 gold is so much.
Yeah,
So my brain is like,
it's
what
like
do I
health
do with 500
potions.
gold?
The reason he gave you 500 gold is like health potions are really expensive in this city. For one, because you're in Neverwinter. It's price
Yes.
gouging. There's like bags of holding that you could get. There's fucking
Bags of holding are way more expensive than that, I think.
yeah, but like there's this thing called the cursed bag of holding that is exactly 500 gold. That everything you take out of the cursed bag of holding is covered in glitter.
Hmm.
Different from a bag of devouring.
Yes, where it
What's
just
your
eats all of your items.
How much are health potions?
Health potions depends on the size you want, but a standard health potion, which is 2d4 plus 4, is 150 gold a piece.
Could I try to lower that price?
So
Steel.
here's what I'll let you do. Which part of the city do you want to try and buy your health potion from? Because you got a couple of options. We'll kind of scroll out on the on the map here, because I put you all on the map of the city. Places you could potentially buy potions. The Moonstone Mask, probably a good place where you could bargain. The Beggar's Nest has one magic shop in it. He's probably going to be the cheapest option you have in the city. Let's see. The Elven Market, which is just kind of a large open air marketplace right underneath the Dryad's tree. Probably another place where you could haggle.
I'm gonna think. I mean, could just see how much they'll discount it for. how much of a discount they'll give me at the place I'm already staying.
Yeah, the Moonstone. So you go to the Moonstone Mask. You would just have to go and talk to the Lady of the Mask. Large
Yeah.
Goliath. So as you kind of enter the building, who else? Does anyone go with Rika to the Moonstone Mask?
I'd probably buy poisons from the Moonstone Mask.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be the best place.
Yes,
to
it's
get
absolutely.
poisons.
They've been
Yeah.
giving you poison for a minute, for a couple of
Exactly.
couple of days now, so that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, so she would probably... Would they price the poisons up a little bit more?
Have
'Cause
you been
otherwise I
working
think-
for them?
I think we established yes. Because
Then
otherwise,
no, they will give you a hefty discount.
okay. Because I was like, if I get the materials for poison, it only costs me 50 gold.
Yeah, the materials and the price itself probably not going to be super expensive for you specifically. Cuz cuz you sent me a price chart, which is fucking phenomenal, by the way.
Yes.
It's
the
gonna
thing,
be
station.
double. Everything's gonna be doubled from that price chart.
Okay.
Because you're in Neverwinter, essentially.
Gotcha.
Going by that price chart, you could get all of those things at those prices in the Beggar's Nest. They're not going to
Gotcha.
be as good as say you'd get from the Elven Market or the Moonstone, but that's kind of the idea. Is everything here is more fucking expensive. Which I am going to put that price chart right here in the important links. So everything on that price chart, unless you're in the Beggar's Nest, is doubled.
Damn, 100 for a potion of healing. What the fuck?
Yep. Like I said,
Ooh.
it's
Ooh, a feather token for Anchor.
yeah. But yeah, so you kind of enter the. Does anyone else, Charybdis or Ashton? Do you guys follow the other two into the Moonstone Mask?
Ashton knows what he knows what some risky bars look like, and he assumes this is
one,
very risky.
So this one is not only like a risky bar, it is a high-end bar, inn, and brothel, and it's floating 1,500 feet above the ground.
Yeah, no, he kind of follows everyone to the outskirts of that area, and upon realizing how fancy the area is, he kind of just holds up his hands, stops in his tracks. Yeah, no, this area, a little too rich for my blood. Getting itchy palms, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea not to steal from the Moonstone Mask.
Do it anyway.
After having said that, Ashton turns, kind of spins around a couple times, and then stops, looking in the vague direction of he basically spins around a little bit before stopping, facing towards the Beggar's Nest.
Uh-huh.
That way is my people. And he
Not
is
just hold
walking
on.
towards the Beggar's Nest.
Because if you're looking for secret patterns and stuff of that nature, you know that the Thieves Guild is in this part of town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that means he can get fenced items, which are extra cheap.
The Moonstone Mask contains the Thieves Guild.
Surprise.
Oh no, surprise! The rich people are funding the thieves.
More the thieves are funding the rich.
Ha! Even worse.
Yeah,
That is in fact worse.
So essentially, the thing is with the Moonstone Mask is that yes, it's very
Mentioning-
fancy. The problem with the problem with that is most of the nobles in the city are not allowed within the Moonstone Mask. The Moonstone
Is it
Mask.
because they're married? Yuck, yuck, yuck.
No, because the Moonstone Mask serves people that are married that just need to get away from their spouses. They don't judge. They just charge extra.
Would Ashton know
Ashton
most of those items are stolen?
Yes, 100,000%.
Would he be able to get them for,
Do you know Thieves Can't?
He doesn't know Thieves Camp, sadly. He's not a rogue.
Then no.
Damn it. I was hoping he could get a discount by bringing up the fact that these are fenced items.
No, that's a good way to get thrown off the side of the Moonstone Mask.
Yeah, you see him think about it before he's walking back to,
He's like, never.
Yeah, just... he calls over his shoulder to the rest of the group. Good luck getting what you need, and trying to get pickpocketed again, eh?
The one that you pickpocketed is the one that was sick as shit. Yeah, that's in the Temple of Pelor. It's Lynx's character.
Oh, now I feel even worse.
No. Sorry, what do you mean
Yeah,
again?
you gave them the plague.
No, I'll go up to Ashton. What do you mean again?
No
Ashton,
offense.
you have been confronted.
No offense, but I'm trying to say this with as much care and compassion as I can muster here.
Hmm.
You look a little bit like an easy mark.
Oh, I look like an easy mark. I look like an easy mark?
Only a little bit.
Rika, straightens her posture so she's at her full height, muscle bound and all.
How big is Rika, height-wise?
Not tall. You're very short, if I remember correctly.
It's 5'2", but I'm very buff. And I have a big fuck off axe. Okay.
How tall are they again?
5'2".
5'2".
You are 9 inches. Actually, what height did I give him? Hold on.
I believe you're 6 foot.
No, I thought I made him 5. I thought I made him 5'11", 5'10".
Okay, so yeah.
It doesn't matter. I could just imagine Emery is just towering over Rika
Yeah,
behind.
that's the other
just
thing. Is
menacing
that Emery's huge.
Emery is 6'5".
Rika has the energy of somebody who's taller.
Yeah, you have very tall energy.
Yeah, no. So you just have Rika straightening her posture, stocky, and going to reach for her axe at the implication that she's an easy mark.
Ashton is just holding up his hands. Listen, I didn't mean anything mean by it. It's just you look a lot like someone who keeps their eyes focused on what's in front of them. And I mean that in the kind of way where it's you stick. I did make him 6 foot. You stick with who you know, what you know, and you get very good at it.
Just handing Ashton the shovel to dig his own grave.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. Ashton's clearly very human, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he is just a human.
Yeah.
Just a man.
Not bad, yeah.
God. So who? Sorry, you implied that you pickpocketed one of us. Or somebody pickpocketed us.
About
Who?
that.
Yeah, who was it? Tell me.
His His name is Gale.
You see, it was, and Ashton turns around and books it towards the beggar's nest.
I'm
Can I
fucking
thorn
using-
with him?
Yeah. Show me, what's the spell look like? What's it got to do?
Thorn Whip is a ranged spell attack, but if it hits Ashton, it pulls him 10 feet back towards
Okay,
Emery.
go ahead.
Is it a
Oh.
dex save, or is
Nope,
it
it's against your AC.
No, it's just to attack.
Yep, it's against your AC. That's a
Oh,
9.
a 9 doesn't do it, so you're good.
He dodge
I'm-
roll it. He dodge rolls.
I
He
am-
is playing
I-
Dark Souls now.
I am chasing him. I'm taking the fucking run action.
Okay.
Like
What are your
60
movement speeds?
What's your movement speed, Kat?
See, you'd think I'd be a little faster, considering
monk,
I'm a
yeah.
monk. However, I only have 30 feet of movement.
Oh,
For
so I
now?
can catch up to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
do you have 40 at your... Do you have 40 yet? I can't remember if you have...
No.
No, that's level 2, I think.
Okay. It's okay.
I'd like-
Emery could also just fix it with 35 feet of movement, but... They're
I wanna
gonna
grab
wait
the
until
backwards
Rika says
too.
help, and then it's like, okay,
And then it's the
I'm gonna
vampires
poison this
coming
man.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I grab him by the back of his shirt when I catch up with him?
I'm gonna say make a grapple check. So athletics.
Athletics.
And
Versus
would I be making a
acrobatics.
dex save against this?
Acrobatics. Roll acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Yeah, she
Oh, come on, that's
she is
so
able to
good.
snatch you backwards.
Who did you pickpocket?
Let me go. Let me go.
Tell me and I'll let you go. Who was it?
So I, the player, have already forgotten the person's name.
So it's Gale. It's Lynx's character. This is the person you stowed away on Lynx's boat with and whatnot. Ended up in the brig, and became friends with Gale after pickpocketing them.
So Ashton probably doesn't have blood flowing to that specific part of the brain, and it's just
Yale.
the green one. The kind green one. The guy who actually was the one who was actually forgiven.
Sorry? I let you go.
Yeah.
Tell me
He's
in
a
tell me
tiefling
in better
man.
words. Tell me in better words. Who was it? What he looked like? A name? Anything?
Ashton is taking a bit, catching his breath, looking around again for possible escapes.
Just tell me a name. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yet.
Charybdis is watching, not offering help.
Look,
Just no, go on.
Is this character male or?
I believe
I
Gale
forgot.
is a guy. I believe Gale is male. Yes.
Thank you. I have to ask and make sure because if I mess up, I don't
Yep,
want
you're
to
good.
be.
You're good. I'll
too
check.
bad.
Oh hey, a bag of folding is 500 in here. That fucking rule.
Look, he said his name was Gale. Very nice.
You
person.
pickpocketed Gale? She is very close to you now.
Hey. He said it's right under the bridge. But okay, I really don't have much in the way of defending myself here.
You
I-
are a lucky son of a bitch. If you ever pickpocket him, me, or Emery, I am going to make you eat through a straw for a week.
Also, you'll actually give me food.
Christ. I'm gonna go to the fucking inn.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
You just kind of head up into the thing. Emery, do you say anything to this man who has admitted to stealing from Gale?
There is a look of, I think, Emery doesn't look pissed off at all over the mention of, oh no, Gale got pickpocketed. It's more of like obvious he would get pickpocketed. Of course.
Of course, it was him.
No, of course it was Gale. Everything's all about Gale. But instead, they just go, you're human. You need to sleep. I don't. You saw what they gave me inside. Remember that. And then turns around to go after Rika.
That's not a threat I get all that often.
Every alluding. I'm gonna
Very
poison you in your sleep.
Gonna have 5 health potions. Angrily buying health potions at the fucking inn.
The lady of the mask just goes, you know, because of your companion, I could give you a discount on those if Emery's willing to do me a favor.
I just look over at Emery.
Emery nods their head.
She'll gesture over to the piano player. I need him taken care of, suddenly. Please and thank you. He was at one point a noble. His wife has asked us to make sure he never comes back. She didn't specify to the inn or to their home, so I'm gonna take it as and she'll kind of just make a gesture across her throat with her thumb. If you could handle that for me, I would be very grateful. And she'll put a vial of a purple poison on the thing and go, you know what to do with this, I assume.
I'm pretending I'm not seeing or hearing this.
Yeah, I think that's what Rika just dissociates for a hot second while they're talking about, yes, here comes my friend. Once again, talking about poisoning someone who I don't know about.
I'm thinking of all the ways I could absolutely wreck Ashton's job right now.
You and because your friend here is going to do me this favor, mon cher, you can have those for half the price.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I
10
appreciate it.
Yep, you can have 10 potions if you wanted to for the full 500.
Give me 10 health potions.
She does. She just hands you a box of health potions.
Fuck yeah. She does not have. She gives a nice warm smile for once.
And here's what I'm gonna also do for you, so you don't have to, because I know you don't like to know about your friend's doings. There is a nice woman in the kitchen. Her name is Mama Fair. If you go in there and ask her, she'll give you one of the best meat pies in the fucking city. Tell her that the lady of the mask sent you in there, and she'll give it to you for free.
Alright. I'll go do that. You guys do whatever. I'm gonna get food. And Rika's gone.
Rika's already in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yep.
If you could, dear, and she'll kind of lean over to Emery. If you could, also make him fear for his life before it ends. I'll throw in a cloak that'll help your friend disappear when need be.
I think there's just like a little shine in Emery's eyes. I'm like, easy.
Thank you, Cher. And then she will let you go about your business. The piano player is a dwarven man. Or no, not dwarven. Dwarves are immune to poison. He is a, you know what? He's just a human. He's a human. He looks to be in his like mid 50s. He looks like he's having the time of his life. He's got a glass of wine next to the piano. He is playing horrendously because he is absolutely smashed.
Really? Yeah.
But yeah.
Do they want it to be taken care of immediately? Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's go kill that guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Emery is not charismatic at all. That is why we have Gale. And he's sick. And she was told to do it discreetly, but she's not a person who would.
It's
You
more
just-
it's more what you were told to do, right? Was go
Yes.
make him fear for his life and then kill him. It was not instructed to be discreet. It was instructed just
Oh,
kill
okay.
him.
Yes. And then
Huh?
people will just kind of just like lazily just go, and practice. Yeah. I guess it would literally be a thing of she is going to like thorn whip him around the corner. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like, like someone is playing really bad, like an old Showtime cartoon where someone's playing really bad on the piano and a cane comes by and just grabs them off
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Emery's doing, but with a thorn whip probably around the neck and just yanking them over, and then you just hear the sound of her she doesn't have a dagger. No, she does not. It would probably be the scimitar, because the scimitar would probably be the cleanest way.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you absolutely can. You can do that. You get him and he like you hear as he's pulled backwards, and he looks up and he goes, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you? What's going on?"
They didn't get a name or anything, right?
No, she was just told that he's a noble and to
Yeah.
fucking kill him.
I would be sorry, but the mistress said to do this, and you're an easy target.
What? I didn't
Good night.
do anything. I swear. And then it's
Yeah.
just, well, it's just-
Good night. Huh? Oh, they're headphones. Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay. But yeah, Emery would have had their scimitar doused in the particular poison.
Okay. Yeah. And as he, so you have one more use of this poison, by the way.
Okay.
And I will tell you what it is, because he
Okay.
immediately fails because he does not have a chance to save. This is purple worm poison that you've been handed.
Cool. Excellent.
It's a DC 25, save or die poison.
Gotcha.
And he just seizes up and is dead. And the lady
Yeah.
of the mask kind of comes over, picks up his corpse, and goes, "Thank you, sweetheart." And she'll pick up the corpse over her shoulder, and she'll hand you a cloak. And what this cloak does is it's a cloak of Pass Without a Trace. It gives you 3 charges of the spell, Pass Without Trace. And she goes,
Perfect.
"That should help you with being stealthy. I'm gonna go dispose of this." And she just kind of walks out the front door. If anybody is still kind of like at the base of where the Moonstone Mask stairs are, you see a corpse fall from 30,000 feet in the air or from fucking 1,500 feet in the air and just splatter on the concrete.
I think Charybdis is waiting outside for y'all.
Yeah, Charybdis, you see a corpse fall from the Moonstone Mask to the concrete below, and just land, and just it's strawberry jelly.
Gross.
Yeah.
Just gonna look up at it from where it must have come from. Does she see anything?
She sees a very, very large Goliath woman, standing at a good like 15, 16 feet tall.
Damn.
She's a big bitch. She's a half giant. She is half storm giant. And she is she kind of waves down at you and smiles and goes, "Why don't you come on up, Cher?"
For you, anything. And she'll head inside.
Fantastic. So Eldritch, can you hear us now? That's okay. If you are not feeling particularly verbal tonight, you can also use the text-to-speech bot to speak for you. Just slash TTS and then type whatever you're going to say in the Discord, and then it'll pick up on OBS.
No,
Okay.
worries. I am. It's just I feel so embarrassed.
That's okay, sweetheart. You are perfectly fine. However, we are going to introduce your character right now because you are part of the Neverwinter Militia, and a corpse is just falling from the Moonstone Mask again.
Oh, well,
And you just hear, Mistin! Mistin, we got another corpse! We got another splatter! We need...
Last person on scene was a shark that just left.
Yeah, last... Dr. Mistin, if you would, describe your character for us, please and thank you.
I will attempt my best with being just woken up. I will see what I can do.
I totally understand. Good morning, by the way. Good morning
Thank you.
from Germany.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Let's get into the right headspace again.
That's totally understandable. I know you've been very excited for this character.
I'm back, by
Yeah.
the way.
Welcome back.
I need to try and fucking remember what the hell she even looked like. Jesus.
All I remember is green dragonborn, very fluffy hair.
Yeah. Feathers hair even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will come back to your character.
I'm gonna like
soon.
write it out first.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
You
I'm
go
gonna-
right ahead. We're
yeah.
gonna go back up to the Moonstone Mask as Charybdis is kind of brought in. I actually, since I forgot to ask each of you to do this, I'm gonna go through the table and have you all describe your characters, starting with Huffy and Charybdis.
Hi. So Princess Charybdis Pluton is apparently 5'1", as I had just recently rolled. She is, however, built tough. Like, despite being short, she is very much a very strong build. I imagine sort of like a Wolverine build, but feminine.
Fantastic.
Lots of like dramatic dark clothes offset by shiny golden pearls in her fancy scale armor.
That sounds fucking awesome. Next, if you wouldn't mind, Void, describe your character for us, please.
Hello. Sorry, you caught me where I was finishing
That's all right.
a food thing. It's fine. Rika is. I have a hero for it, Jafar. Hold on, where'd it go? A 5'1", very stockily built, little guy.
Two short ass buff bitches.
Short ass buff bitch. Yeah, I think along with most ASMR, grayish skin, bright yellow eyes, medium length blonde hair that's kind of like thrown up,
Mm-hmm.
and like a sort of thing, and very fancy armor, and has a big fuck off axe across her back. I think probably just coming out after like eating and like no longer angry.
Fantastic. Poppy, if you wouldn't mind describing your character for us.
Emery is a 6'5" tall, kind of gender fluid leading, like androgynous leading, humanoid. Well, not really humanoid, but you know,
Yeah.
they
An
are
elf.
a Dompier. Yeah, elf Dompier. I think the Dompier is very evident
Yeah, I
in
think.
the sense of
when I-
like very deep pallor skin.
Yeah, and fangs.
Fangs
the other
and,
thing
like,
that I
the
do
bright red eyes.
when I
Oh,
call
wait.
your character an elf, it's
Yeah.
elf quote unquote, and the way I've kind of described the way I do vampires and Dompier,
Yes.
that I'm kind of editing into the Forgotten Realms because I like it
Yes.
better than Ed Greenwood's, is your eyes are red when not using your powers, and they
Yes,
turn
but they're
bright
blue.
blue when you're using your
Yes.
Dompier powers.
And that is when their fire turns blue. Yes,
Yep.
I remember talking about that. But yeah, but like, you know, evident, like, very pallor skin, doesn't breathe, has the deep red eyes that clearly is just like startling to look at, and it doesn't help that the makeup that they wear around their eyes is just like, you know, like deep black shadows just to make their eyes pop out. They have hair that's kind of pulled into like a tight bun that is red and recedes to black, or it's black and it recedes to red in some parts. Most of their armor is colored to be either black or red in color scheme,
Yeah.
which is very similar to Rika's color scheme, but also in a darker contrast, so they stand out more. So it's like, you know, very tall goth NB, and then Rika, who is a little bit more on the brighter side of things, but still darker leaning.
Yeah.
Also, literally an angel. if you
Literally
look
an
at it.
angel. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
vampire
it's
and an angel.
and a vampire, yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that I did say for Rika is that
Yes.
we are using ASMR rules from my homebrew, where the wings are there all the time. You just have
Yes.
a clumsy flight speed, so if you fly for too long, you will fall out of the air.
Yeah,
Very
and then I
cool.
mentioned now we have a new cloak, but currently like the cloak that Emery wears is something of like a bear pelt or a
Yeah.
wolf's pelt.
Well, the way
It's kind of like a mantle.
the cloak that was given to you is almost is given to you, and it is like it can be used to line your old cloak. It's just a piece of fabric that you put as a liner inside your current cloak.
Yeah. Okay.
So that way you don't have to replace your cool ass bare metal cloak.
Yes. And then I just imagine they're very like where the other two are stocky built, short and stocky. Emery is tall and then like toned in the dexterous way.
Yeah, so like athletic swimmer's
Lean.
build.
Yeah, Emery has a swimmer's build versus the muscular build that the other two have.
Fantastic. Crow, if you wouldn't mind describing your character for us, please.
I think one of the easiest things I can say that describe Ashton is lanky bastard.
All right.
Because he is tall.
Love it.
He is like 6'1"-ish, somewhere around there.
Oh, so he's got the same build you do in real life.
No, I'm 6'2"-ish.
Yeah.
When I'm not wearing my heels.
Yeah, I just like calling you a lanky bastard because you have long arms.
Oh no, see, I've actually got a little bit of a gut.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's fair.
I actually look like I have some weight on me.
Yeah, you actually put on weight since the last time I saw you.
Ashton, on the other hand, does not. He is barely hiding the fact he is basically skin and bone by some baggy clothes, but you can tell he's hiding a very wiry frame at best.
Yeah. Which, you know, when you spend 6 months in the brig and then three weeks in jail.
And, you know, a few years before that, not really eating exactly consistently.
Yeah, you're not gonna be in a healthy build.
And he's only got a short mop of hair, only like 3 or 4 inches wide at the top of his head. The rest is either shaved down or it is just somehow patchy and bald. Couple scars on his face, but somehow, despite it all, hope in those green eyes.
Fantastic. And now, Eldritch, if you wouldn't mind describing your character.
I have written it out. I will post it and I'll just read out what I wrote.
Fantastic, thank you.
Here we go. So you see this rather tired dragonborn in in a Neverwinter militia uniform. They've got this thick mane of feathers sort of covering their neck and the back of their head, with like topaz sealed eyes. And over the uniform, they've got like a leather apron and leather gloves. And you can see the leather apron is obviously slightly stained red, but it's not like it's covered in blood. It's just it's just so much blood that eventually it's gonna stain.
Yeah, you tend to clean up corpses. That's your job. So
Yeah, clean up corpses, help people, surgeries, a lot of type of stuff.
yeah, you're a doctor. It happens.
That happens. And she's about 6'4", so pretty normal for a dragonborn, but still tall as hell compared to
Yeah.
most of the people here. And yeah, she is
Mhm.
Doctor Mr. Harry. Mr. is a clan name. Jerry is the first name.
Yeah, and
Jerry.
you are kind of called over by a 7-foot tall silver dragonborn. Clear marks on his face that he'd been bit by a snake earlier that day. Weird, but like this is your usual partner you work with in the jail, who will just kind of go, "Hey, Mistin, we got another one." The lady of the mask threw another fucking corpse off the side. It's kind of a shame. This one, he was a noble.
Ah, noble. End of the day, it's just a red on the pavement.
You know, you're not wrong. So you know that that guy that we were watching, Ashton, in the militia in the prison.
Right?
The pickpocket that pickpocketed the other noble. I was
right,
given.
the-
I took him to the Hall of Justice this morning, and I was supposed to give you this, but I believe you were in surgery when this letter came. The lady Neva Ember wants you to work with the pickpocket, and he'll kind of gesture up to the Moonstone Mask. The others that went into the mask up there. Apparently some bullshit's going on over at the Neverwinter Academy of Adventure. Don't know what's going on, but I was told to instruct you to head up, and after we clean up this corpse. We should probably
End of the
check
day
it
in the
for
office.
cause of death, huh?
Are you serious?
I mean, sometimes they murder him before they throw him off.
I don't think it matters here.
All right, yeah, I get. You're the doctor, not me. I'm just the cleanup crew.
Yeah, just help me clean.
Yeah, and he's just got a
Oh,
mop and a
crap.
bucket and a body bag. I got this. You head on upstairs.
A body bag to stuff the jelly into.
Yeah, the corpse is partially intact. There is like his torso's there, but his like arms and legs are mangled. His skull is
Oh,
not
boy.
his skull is not intact. Like
His
he is a
skull is
bag.
not.
He is a bag with no bones. Uh,
Mm.
like yeah, I'll clean up the remains. You go on upstairs. I got this. Tell the lady if she could just aim for the water side so I could just fucking clean with the water in the river.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Doctor. And then yeah, you head up inside to the Moonstone Mask, where likely Imri, Charybdis, and Rika are standing by the bar where the Lady of the Mask is standing behind. Good.
I think terribly ironic for the situation because just like buffing up her ass and making sure there's nothing. Like it's just fussing with it to have something to do.
The Lady of the Mask just kind of goes, "Oh, Doctor, it's good to see you, sweetheart. What can I do for the Neverwinter Militia? Remember, I am technically not part of your jurisdiction. Neither is anything on or under my establishment."
I'm just thinking. Don't worry about it. end of the day, right now, I'm not looking for you.
Good. What can we do for you?
Regarding the letter I just got handed,
Yes.
does it have any names in it about who I'm
Yeah, it
supposed to be
has.
working
You
with?
are supposed to be working with. If you guys wouldn't mind just kind of rattling your names off, like what your official
Preferably
titles would
also
be.
in chat so I can
Yes.
see like the type.
I believe
type.
if you check in the actual Roll20, everybody's names are kind of there, like the names in the Roll20 are the names of the characters.
Oh, I didn't see that you did that.
Yep.
Let me see if I can do that real quick.
But yeah, the only one that's not marked as the character name is Shark Princess, who is Princess Charybdis Pluton.
Oh shit, my Discord's not even the right one. Wow.
But yeah, it would be Princess Rika Verakel, Imri. How do I say that last name?
Nordavant.
Nordavant, and then just a guy named Ashton. No last name given.
Well, I know
Ashton.
technically.
Ashton. Parentheses pickpocket.
Pickpocket.
Ashton,
My
you
little
know
name,
who this is.
literally.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ashton Purse Cut.
But yeah, you were given those names to kind of rattle off with your letter, and you kind of as you're kind of rattling that off, you're able to kind of call everyone's names, which I'm assuming would kind of ears perk up for all of you.
It's just a slow turn for Rika.
Yeah. But yeah, so Eldritch, I do believe, like, yeah, you say you name off the other characters, and you're able to kind of get their attention. What do you say after you've kind of called their names?
Yeah. You're sort of still holding the letter. You know how?
Yeah, it's the hold up the letter with two hands and then read off names.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the typical fantasy guard
Yeah,
sort of look.
yeah, exactly.
And they sort of put it down slightly, sort of look who's looking.
Yeah,
and
and
they're like,
it's
ah, yes. I assume that'll be you, folks.
It does. Does that be us?
One of those was me.
Now, don't worry. I'm not here to arrest you, if that's what you're wondering.
I just realized I've been muted this whole time.
that's okay.
I don't think you could have.
I'm not
Also,
worried
welcome
about
back,
you
bro.
arresting me.
I was gonna say Ashton was
Ashton is gone.
breaking.
Ashton's
Yeah, he was
fucking
breaking.
gone.
He was breaking rule 1. He was splitting the party.
Yeah, Ashton's fucking
my God.
booking it. Was already gone before. Like, as you were coming up to the corpse, Eldritch, you saw Ashton booking it for the beggar's nest. Like his life depended on it.
I kind of wanted Bernadette to tail him.
Yeah, you could absolutely have Bernadette tail him.
Okay.
Bernadette is in fact following you. You have a little fire ferret following you. There's a little buddy.
It's not a little buddy,
Alright.
it's a medium-sized creature. This is
Oh, I
like
need to make that
a wolf.
Tunneken bigger.
Yeah, I asked you and I was like, is this a lie? And you were like, no.
No, it's a medium-sized
No,
creature.
he's
you're
a
right.
medium. So you have a wolf-sized ferret following
that is
you.
on fire.
Oh
horrifying.
boy. I would like to invoke City Secrets again, this time to effectively double my move speed in cities.
Okay, you can,
Oh,
but
God.
so here's the thing. The ferret is not a corporeal being and can just turn into a fire spirit to follow you.
Oh, that's even
Yeah, that's
worse.
probably pretty fast.
Yeah, he has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Or she
Yeah,
has 40 feet of
Jesus.
movement.
So he can, in fact, keep up with you.
Ashton, your demons are catching up with you.
I was gonna say like 60 versus 40. The 60 is winning for a while.
Yeah, but also, if Ashton continues to sprint, I will invoke fucking
Exhaustion and
Yeah,
such.
exhaustion.
Well, that's the thing. There's a destination in mind, so I don't
Yeah.
think a chase is really necessary.
Well, it's not that the ferret is chasing Ashton. It's that the ferret doesn't want Ashton to be alone if some shit pops off.
Well, that's the thing. I'd love to join Ashton, but there seems to be some kind of conversation happening here,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to suss it out. So, are we saying that you want to join us, or do you just know us for some reason?
Well,
Go ahead.
that would be for me, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
yes.
I believe so. Yes.
This is a note from the higher ups in.
That would be Lady
Dragon-
Never Ember would be the lady that gave you would be the person who assigned you to this group.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think they would go about calling her Lady Never Ember. It's just higher ups. The higher ups, they gave me the letter. I am assuming that I am working with the folks now.
Well, guess the more the merrier. I don't know exactly how strenuous this job is going to be. I think we're just meant to do like a sort of wellness check on a local academy type school type of magic place.
No, well, more the merrier.
Cool. Shall we get on, or did the fancy storm giant have something to say?
The lady of the mask will kind of lean over and to Emery and Rika and go, "You sure these two can be trusted?"
They're working with us anyway.
Fair. If you folks need any items, since you are working with my friends here, I will give you a discount. Not quite as hefty as what I gave to these two, but I will give you a discount on any items you may need. Dr. Miston, you, upon receiving your letter, can feel that your coin purse is suddenly heavier.
Oh boy.
There are
much?
500 more. There are 500 gold worth of platinum in your coin
Jesus
purse now.
fucking Christ.
You also know that Neverwinter is an expensive ass city.
Well, better to have it and not need it than not need it and need it and not have it, I guess.
Yep,
Jesus.
exactly. So if you need to grab anything while you're here at the Moonstone Mask, there is a link in Important Links that you can buy magic items or any item from that list.
I am fine for now,
Yeah.
honestly.
All right. Yeah, because one of your companions just bought 10 health potions. But yeah, you can head on and head up to the academy if you folks are ready.
We have to get another party member.
He's already on his way to
Right.
the academy.
Yeah, he's
Sick.
you ran off.
Wait. So the academy is in the
Beggar's Nest. Yes, you were going right to the academy.
Oh, I didn't even consciously catch that. I was just gonna have Ashton go to the broke people area and get some cheap grub.
That's where the school is in the Beggar's Nest. So if you are just getting cheap grub, so it's recently been discovered, and I don't know how recent it was, but it was recently discovered that there were drive-thrus in Rome. And they were just these little eateries you could walk up to and get food from. And there are kind of a bunch of those here, and they're like built into the city wall. And it's literally anything you could want for a copper piece.
All right, now I have to double check. I have to double check how much money I have for my background because Ashton does not want to spend a platinum piece.
Yeah, that would
Mostly
be
because
throwing your
he
money
doesn't-
around. Yeah, throwing your money around
He-
in the Beggar's Nest is probably a bad idea. It's a good way to get
Yeah.
robbed.
He doesn't know what platinum is worth.
Oh, then
He,
yeah.
he instead has a bunch of silver pieces
Yeah,
from,
absolutely.
scavenging,
Robbing
pickpocketing. Yeah,
Couch cushion.
couch cushions from couches that weren't his.
people. Fantastic. But
So
yeah. What kind of
yeah,
job
no,
are you
he
looking
is.
for?
He's probably looking for. Oh, I forgot these things' names. I'll just go with calzone because I forgot what the other variation of it was.
Stromboli.
I don't think it was Stromboli.
Stromboli is just a calzone without ricotta.
A pizza sandwich.
No,
A pizza
not
bagel.
not that. More Slavic.
Not sure, but yeah, you can get it. You
Yeah,
can get,
he's getting one
you
of
can get
those
basically
and a
anything in the beggar's
euro.
nest. You can get basically anything in the beggar's nest, food-wise.
Yeah, pretty much. He also wants to try and get a, if possible, as the player, I want to see if I can get a very cheap bag of holding.
So you can get a cursed bag of holding for 250 gold pieces.
God.
Cursed bag of holding, the only detriment is that everything you pull out is covered in glitter.
Oh God.
He now has a cursed bag of holding, sort of just.
It's just a regular bag of holding, but all your shit's covered in glitter.
Yep.
God.
Which, for Ashton, is a benefit, because he
Yeah.
likes to use pocket sand.
Yeah, if you just reach your hand in there, you can just pull out and think about glitter. You can just pull out a fucking handful, like a big handful of glitter, and throw it at people.
That's gotta be a little bit of psychic damage.
Hey, string bean.
Yeah, you.
Oh, hey, took you a while.
Yeah. You ran off.
Well, to be fair, and he looks at Rika, someone has me fearing for my life.
Tell you.
Good.
Come here. Come here.
Fear more.
Come here.
He is leaning back from the notably shorter but notably scarier shark woman.
Yeah, the
Yeah. That's
person
fair.
with giant fucking teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna say, "Come here." And she's gonna take a golden pearl off of her armor and will like hold it out as like one might tip somebody. And she's gonna hold it out
Anglerfish bait.
and say, "Come here. I want to talk to you. We can make a proposition to make you a little bit more comfortable, perhaps."
Ashton is slowly approaching, taking bites out of, and Poppy did point it out, piroshki.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
was thinking of.
Yep. Thank you.
He approaches Charybdis very slowly.
It's all right. I ain't gonna bite you.
Feel like
I'm gonna
that's
hold you
fine.
to that.
Yeah. That's the thing. Actually, you are scrawny little chicken shit, but you seem to at least be brave enough to try the shit that you get in trouble for, and I can respect that. Let's say that you work for me from now on, and now you have my protection. If anyone tries to fuck with you, I'll be there for it.
Princess
But you
Pluton,
work for
the
me
mob
now.
boss.
But you work for me now.
So you're saying I get somewhat steady employment, and I'm not fearing for my life?
Exactly.
I don't see any downside here. What about you, Puss? And a small little rat hops up on Ashton's shoulder and just squeaks at him.
First things first, you and that rat are gonna take a bath, but we're gonna get to that later.
I mean, I don't smell that bad, do I? And he's
You've
sort of
got a rat in your pocket. You definitely smell that.
So I will
I'll
say
have
you
you
were
know.
you were forced to take a bath in prison.
Forced.
Yeah,
Forced to.
he's not bringing up the fact that he had a bath in prison.
This one's with soap. I made it myself.
Fantastic.
Out of character. Is there bacon in the soap?
No,
Thank God.
it's a probably seafoam. It's breeze smelling ass soap.
Seafoam breeze.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you
Seafoam
mean.
breeze and shark attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the essence of shark attack.
Oh.
Anyway,
the
should
shark.
shall we carry on?
Yeah, you
By the
guys
way-
can. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, speaking of downsides for working for Cryptocure, I believe the downside is being beat up by the bats.
You know,
Being beat up? Nah, I'm not gonna beat you up if you work for me.
Oh,
Not
the,
if you do good.
the
Not if
joke
you're
is
good.
the joke is that Ashton sounds like a goon from Batman.
yeah,
He
he
does.
does. He does sound like a
I
goon.
keep
The
slipping
bats.
into New
Sound like
Yorker, and
matches
at this
Molo.
point, Ashton is just a New York pickpocket. He's even got a New York rat.
It's great.
He's a guy, but it's just a guy from New York.
Yeah, it's you got hit by truck coon and now you're here. But yeah, so you guys are able to Dr. Miston, you would have a key to the Neverwinter Academy of Adventure. Just
Wonderful.
by because you are a Neverwinter militia and it's you guys' job every few days to defend this place. So, from robbers and other things. So you have like a key, but you do notice that notably the 2 guards that are supposed to be stationed outside aren't here.
Fucking slackers. I sort of go up and I immediately try the key.
The door unlocks, and when you open it, you can smell death as soon as you open the door.
Smell
Well,
blood.
that ain't a nice smell.
Awful.
And I have put you folks on the map of the interior of the first floor of the
I indeed see it.
and I will put Bernadette on screen because I forgot to do that.
My
Should we be allowed
daughter.
and announce ourselves? Because we don't know that there's anything wrong except for death in here.
Mr. Miston,
Notably,
Fuck,
that it does
listen.
not usually smell this bad.
yeah, Dr. Miston just gonna real quick, so like bang on the inside of the door. Neverwinter militia.
You just hear
Anyone know what
from in this room.
Oh boy.
There's the
Seems
lead.
like a good start. After you, Doc, she's gonna open the door for you.
In we go.
Inside this room is a very visible sign of struggle, and slumped against a door, a wall is a dwarven man with blonde hair and a dagger protruding from his stomach. He is bleeding out, very visibly has been for a few hours. And Dr. Miston, you would recognize this as the headmaster of the Neverwinter Academy of Adventure, Sir Reginald Vasquez.
Got to be kidding me. Yeah, they immediately sort of run up and crouch down to his level. Professor,
They killed the guard. It was a
who?
hobgoblin, and he had fire beetles and a golem. They're trying to get the worm downstairs. They're trying to
Sir.
take the ingredients for the cure.
Sir, calm down. Stop talking. I need to help you here. They sort of like hold a hand over his mouth so he stops talking.
He does. He stops talking after you tell him to shut up.
Yeah, and I am going to at least attempt to save this man's life by using a healer's kit.
So what you'll notice is, because I won't make you waste the healer's kit,
Okay.
as you kind of go to pull the dagger out, the actual head of the dagger is a triangle. It's not like a normal, like the dagger is not shaped like a normal dagger. It is
Right, yeah.
like a triangle bayonet style. He's gonna die. There's no way to save him. Unless you had like a proper magical healer, there's no way to save him.
I mean, I do have magical healing.
So what you'd need to save this man's life is
Yeah.
someone. No, you'd need someone with like a high level cure wounds spell. Like you'd need
Fair
a
enough.
4th or 5th level cleric to be able to save this man's life. But he'll just kind of look at you and go downstairs. Maybe they didn't kill the students. I don't have high hopes. And then he dies.
Dead. Dead man.
All right, we need to move, folks. This is now an emergency.
You do
Alright.
know that there is, Dr. Miston, you would know that over in the right side, like down the right corridor, is a menagerie. And several of those creatures in the menagerie, like he mentioned, were meant to be used in the cure for the spell plague.
Right. Yeah.
So probably a good
going
idea to
to-
check on them.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that the way down is up top, up north.
Yes.
So
There's a chest in here, right?
Miston's just gonna go
so-
this way and then up there.
Yep. Okay. Charybdis, there is in fact a chest in his office. Trying to open it, it is locked. The chest itself seems to be a fine wood with like ivory around the sides, and the lock is made of a sturdy ivory material.
Hey, String Bean, you any good with this sort of thing?
Yeah, sadly, no, not good with lockpicks, but now also doesn't seem like the time. And he closes the now dead headmaster's eyes and says a quick prayer in Celestial.
Fantastic. Roll me religion. Charybdis, you can roll me athletics to break the lock.
Can I just pick it up and carry it with us?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You 100%
I
can
mean,
just carry
not-
this chest. It's not very big. It's like the size of like a bread box.
Alright, sick. I'm gonna
It's
just
not
pick it
the
up
time
for
to
you
just
later.
take it with you, and eventually.
Yeah,
take it with
exactly.
you.
Later
Eventually,
it'll be the time.
It'll be the time. Yeah, Ashton, you hear an intelligible whisper, but something is watching you, and they are very proud.
Ashton knows like 3 prayers, and he doesn't know if they're even to the same god,
Yeah.
but he does know 3 prayers, one of which is a last rites.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Dr. Miston and the others, you guys open these doors. There are 2 of them. They kind of open very easily. And inside, once again, very much more pungent now, the smell of death.
Raced.
Come
on. And they're not slowing down.
Yeah, so in this first cell, there's a placard on either side of the wall that tell you what was in these cages. One of them is a basilisk. The other one is an owl bear. Both of them are dead. It is very visibly that they were pelted with arrows from afar. And, before they even knew what was happening. Someone came in here and committed a fucking atrocity.
Going right back for.
As you get to these next 2, you see another couple of placards. One of them says Nothic. The other one says Hellhound Puppy.
Puppy.
When you look into the Hellhound's cage, you see that there is, in fact, a living Hellhound.
Puppy.
Or is it just a
Puppy.
Yeah, it's a small little dog. It's about the size of like a puppy. It's you see kind of breed wise, it looks like a Shiba, and it is just kind of looking up at you. It looks up at you. Flames kind of licking out of its mouth, and it like tilts its head and wags its tail. And you see inside of its cage is a fucking charred corpse.
Oh, what a good boy.
Oh, what a cool guy.
As Bernadette sniff, 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 you see it disappear and then reappear right here.
Oh,
I
puppy.
imagine
Yeah.
I just imagine Bernadette just springs into the air, startled.
Yeah. And it is now also sniffing Bernadette. This is a mutt of a hellhound and a blink dog.
Oh.
I extend my hand to the hellhound puppy.
It will like nuzzle its head into your hand.
Give him little scritches.
He just really likes affection, and when this guy shot him with an arrow, because there is visibly an arrow sticking out of his back haunch. When this guy shot him with an arrow, it got mad, grabbed him by the throat, teleported back in its cell, and then breathed fire over him.
Good murderous
Can I do
puppy.
anything about the arrow in his back?
Yeah, you can absolutely take the arrow out of his back hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you as a doctor very gently remove it. He kind of whines a little bit, but you're able to get it out, and it doesn't do damage. It's just a regular arrow. And the guy who shot this dog is dead. So, cathartically, it probably would have been nice to let you guys kill this guy, but I knew that this dog probably would have killed him because of the type of dog it is.
Fair enough. Can I inspect the arrow if it's like any specific design that I might know of?
Roll. We'll go history.
Okay, let me see.
So there is a goblin tribe that didn't really kind of gel with the rest of the tribes that kind of assimilated into the rest of society when goblins, like, people stopped being assholes to goblins simply because they were goblins. And they were known as the fucking One-Eye tribe. They worship beholders. They are, they're evil little bastards. And that's what this is marked with. It's marked with the symbol of the Eye tribe.
We might have some goblins to take care of.
You would also know that part of them, their tribe is they control fire beetles. That's their shtick.
That's fitting.
Who would like to adopt the puppy as their? That is the first question that I have. So who would like to adopt?
I just assumed
this
it was a
hellhound
party
puppy?
pet, but
Everyone wants
The reason I ask is because whoever's going to call dibs gets to control their character sheet, because the puppy has a character sheet.
I mean, if no one else, I'll take a puppy.
Okay.
I feel like
Mrs.
you're
probably
taking the
wants-
puppy. You're taking the puppy, and then Emery is the one who's taking care of it by speaking to it and be like, no. Fire down.
I can take care of a puppy. You're more well versed in dealing with things that have fire.
Yeah. He does not have a collar, and he does not have a name, so you can, in fact, as a party, name this puppy. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to give everybody the option to control the character sheet, so everybody can move the puppy around.
Is puppy a broad or a fella?
This is a female dog. She's a little gal.
Little lady.
Yeah.
Before we get too far along, Ashton is almost done finishing his food, and he offers the last piece.
the fucking hellhound devours it. If you're offering it to the hellhound, she fucking devours it. She will stop midway through eating the last little bit, offer part of it to Bernadette.
No.
Aw.
By the way, I already have 2 names in mind if any of you like Ivor.
Okay.
So my immediate thought was either Sizzle or Cinder.
I like
Cinder's
Cinder.
good.
Cinder's
Yeah.
cute.
We already have Bernadette, so
Yeah, so we whoever would like to may put the name
Fire
of the
names.
hellhound puppy
yeah.
on the sheet. If you guys can't edit it, I'll go ahead and do it. But I'll go ahead and do that.
Are you
So Cinder.
Cinder
That was
like
fast.
this or Cinder like that?
Well,
That
I
is
like
a
the
good
fancy
question.
Y.
That is a good
Cylinder.
Cinder.
Cinder with a Y.
I
I
also like
Cinder.
Cinder with an S. Yes.
Cinder short for cylinder.
Okay, Cinder with an I, or Cinder with an S.
He's capable of doing sin. That's all Puppy.
Gale votes the Y. Gale votes Y.
Oh well,
Okay.
Gale.
Oh, or do
Scales
both, yeah.
go to the
Cinder.
Y.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's also not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinder.
Okay.
God
Sin-
damn it.
Yep.
So it's
S-I-N-D-A.
so to people, they're just like, oh yeah, like you write down
Holy
Cinder in
shit,
like
wait
legal
a minute.
documentations. They're like, okay, and then they see Hellhound Puppy, and they're like, oh,
Guys,
Uh huh.
I just realized the third one's a pun. Cinder, as in because it's a hellhound.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I pitched it.
Oh my god.
But yeah. You guys can head in, head down, or you can explore the other hallway. This
Which
way.
way is up? Which way is down?
Both of them
Or are they both
go
down?
down. They both go down.
Okay, good.
They're just two
Yeah.
sides. It's like it's a school, so like they need enough room for students to be able to go down at the same time.
Yes.
Fair
So there's
enough, yeah.
two staircases that go to the same place.
Go down this way. Assuming.
Yeah. I was asking because there's another hallway here. I was going to ask you if you guys wanted to investigate that.
Yeah.
But if you don't, that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
It's kind of an emergency right now. I don't think anyone wants to.
Okay. And we will head downstairs. So as you guys
Where
arrive
are we?
down
Oh
here,
boy.
as you guys arrive down here, I'm gonna go ahead and put Cinder and
Oh, that
Bernadette
looks
on
kinda
the
cute.
screen. As you guys arrive down here, you see kind of scuttling around in the common room, the common room of the area. You see fire beetles fucking everywhere.
Gross.
They are kind of but what you notice about the fire beetles is they are eating corpses. Some of them
How many?
are visibly well. They're kind of everywhere. There's students. There are a couple of militia
okay.
members. There's a lot of people dead in this building.
Well.
We saw you guys.
Are you guys gonna just kind of, because you don't get the jump on them, they can see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need initiatives from folks.
That's
violence.
fine.
I want violence against these bugs.
Bug violence.
I want
Bug
bug
You would make a
violence.
good helldiver.
We love bug
Or
violence.
democracy.
Exactly, we do love bug violence. I'm just gonna open up all 5 fire beetle character sheets. Give me one
They
second.
have separate character sheets?
Yep, because if you do just the one for health wise, they will
Oh,
the
I
hit
know
points
a
will go away.
workaround around that, actually.
Yeah, but I'm essentially just gonna do this this way for right this
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, I'm just saying in future, if you set it to HP and then set it to none afterwards, it keeps the bar, but
Yeah.
then it's separate.
Yeah. So 17.4. Oh damn, Rika is
I am ready for bugs.
yeah. For Bernadette will go on your turn, Emery.
Yeah. I
Okay.
figured.
Okay. So, Rika, you're first.
Fuck you, these bugs. Okay, number 1. As a bonus action, I would like to rage. Party
Okay.
sheet, thank you. Anki.
Did my initiative even go through?
Did your initiative go through? That is a good question.
No.
No. Did you click your token when you rolled initiative?
I hit the wrong button, that's why.
Ah, there we
Oh,
go.
well, yeah.
There you
that
go,
also
Ashton.
helped.
You're second to last.
Of course I am.
Right before you go
Don't
right
hit
before
the innovative
Cinder.
button.
Avalanche takes section. We make I gain a bonus to the damage roll that's equal to the fuck. I haven't played Barbarian in a while. Oops.
You add your rage bonus. You add +2 to your damage.
Yep.
Okay.
If you're using a strength-based weapon, which you are.
Alright.
Yeah, which you are, because it's a fucking axe.
Bug. 17.
Yeah. A 17 does hit. They're 13 AC.
14.
So 14.
Yeah, that bug is dead as shit. By 10 points over its maximum health.
I'm staring at this book, making eye contact.
Just
It's
glaring at the bug. Princess Pluton, it is your turn.
That's a me.
Yeah, Shark Princess.
Yeah, she's gonna take 10 steps forward. Sorry, 10 foot.
Yeah, 10 foot
Whatever.
step. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's going to drive the point of her pike into this one right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 22 will hit, and go ahead and roll
It is
damage. For your
dabbled.
pike.
It's 11 damage.
Yeah, once again, dead as shit. Fire beetle's not super strong.
I mean, I think 11 health is super strong for some reason.
They have 4 health.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
these guys
yeah,
have 4
fuck
health.
'em then.
They have that guy's at -7. Next is the fire beetle's turn. This one is going to attack Rika.
Go ahead.
So fire beetle 1 is going to bite you. It's a natural
Is
20.
this one going to try to leave my threatened square to
Wait.
do that?
Oh yeah, actually, because you're 10 feet.
Is it
I have
gonna?
advantage.
Is it an advantage? Oh,
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
rolled
My bad.
with. I think some of the default settings in this were at
Yeah,
advantage,
I'll fix
but
it.
You can just turn the query off on that
Yeah,
one.
I got it. But essentially, that's a 4, so never mind. That's a fail. But also, attack of opportunity.
Hiya!
I
12?
No, that does not hit. However,
Okay.
the bite also does not hit. Rika. So you are not bitten. This one kind of scuttles up here. This one will also scuttle up to about right here. And then this one will attempt to bite Rika. Or attempt to bite Charybdis.
Alright, roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
From the cloak of the displacer.
Ah, yes. That's a 7.
That misses.
Alrighty. This one can't do anything. However, as the noise is being made, you guys see this door burst open and a giant fire beetle comes
Ooh, a big
through.
one.
That's a little more scary.
And it will, one second, I'm gonna bring up the giant fire beetle sheet. Giant fire beetle is going to, it's gonna scuttle this way, and then, so, it can't, I didn't want to give it like a full-on breath weapon, because technically fire beetles in older editions had one. However, I did give this, burning hands.
Ah.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity saving throw.
This is me?
Where is it targeting?
Targeting Rika.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
'cause they
sorry,
killed your
right.
fucking bug. Do it again.
Yeah, you are able to save for, I believe, half.
Yes, it's half damage.
So
The
half
usual.
of 11 is gonna be, you take 4 points of damage.
Fucking bugs.
And that will be the fire beetle's turn. Doc, you're up.
Doc.
This is what you're getting called from now on.
I mean, it makes sense. Let me just see real quick. That is a bonus action, right? Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action Bardic. Fuck, Shark Princess. I forgot how to say your name.
Princess Pluton.
Pluton, yes. Yeah. Bardic Inspiration with Pluton, and then I'm going to.
What do you say to give Bardic Inspiration?
I think it's less of what I'm saying for actual inspiration and more like don't medical information, sort of like what you shouldn't get let happen to you by these things.
Don't
or
get murdered.
maybe it's like medical information of where their weaknesses are and stuff.
Yeah, a
Because you
bit
would
of
also
both
know
probably.
that you're both trained in both human doctoring and being a veterinarian, simply for the fact that Eric Okra live in the city.
Yeah.
So
But yeah.
yeah. So you get a bardic, and then what are you doing?
And then let me see, how long is that? Yeah, it's a 30-foot line. Could I
Breath
target it
weapon?
like this for hitting them all?
Yeah, you can target your breath weapon. That's fine.
So breath weapon.
All right, DC dexterity save 12. So that's just a straight D20 for all three of them. There's 1, 2, 3. All three of them save. However, so they take half damage. So
yeah, half damage. I'm
5.
successful.
So 5 damage. You kill every single one of them. They're dead as shit.
Yeah, well, just killed a bunch of babies in front of the mom.
Yeah, and she's kind of pissed. Up next, Emery.
Yes.
Real quick, I am just gonna move back away from the mother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll cause a scene.
Fantastic. But yeah, Emery, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm just double checking everything. To coat a weapon, would that be
Bonus action.
bonus action?
Yep. But I will say that because of your poisoner feat, you kind of knew already coming down here and coated your weapon on the way down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's something that logically, to me, that you would do already. Like, you're coming down, you knew there might be combat because the dude was just killed. Probably already on your way down the stairs. Okay, poison on the sword.
Yes. I'm gonna do... Wait, I'm just gonna roll for shits and giggles. If it's the scimitar or it's the S-Talk. Okay. It is the S-Talk.
Yep.
But yeah, she will crunch over the
dead bodies of the
dead bodies.
Smaller beetles.
Yep, crunch crunch. Step on their carapace. And try to swing her S-Talk at the the beetle.
Right ahead. Make an attack roll.
Get this.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
Nat 1.
Oh wait,
Oof.
hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay,
Oh.
let me see.
Oh fuck! Oh yeah, we have the thing. Shit. The thing. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Okay.
Are you good?
So it's intrusive echoes. So I am gonna send you this because you know who it's from.
Yep.
Character-wise.
Yes.
So I rolled a d6, and this is the one. Which I feel like is obvious.
So it would be obvious if the place you were wasn't directly connected with and I don't mean like the city, I mean this academy specifically.
Okay.
You roll me another d6 just really quickly just to see what happens, because if it's, you know, essentially you hear almost a scream from in your head that no, fuck that, that can't happen to you.
Okay.
So what was
okay. You perceive another time or place around you until the end of your next turn. During this time, you're blinded to your actual surroundings.
So
Oh,
what
boy.
you see is a vision
Yes.
from your past, or from someone's
Yes.
past, anyway.
Yes.
You are in the academy. You are still here, but standing in front of you is not a fire beetle. Standing in front of you is a young woman, a young halfling woman in scale armor, a mace at her hip, a shock of white hair through black locks, and she kind of looks up at you and goes, "Lady de Tilmarand, you have to leave. You have to get out of here. They're going to get the ingredients of the cure. I'm going downstairs. You have to run." Your initial instinct is to tell her that you will go, you will run, you will fight off the attackers, but you know that that's a bad idea. You know it is a bad idea because they are targeting you specifically.
So gut reaction, seeing the vision, right?
Yes.
Seeing the past. She would Emery vocally say, "I'll go."
Yes, you
Or-
would.
okay.
You are essentially you are possessed right this second
Yes.
by the
Yes,
spirit
yes.
of this thing.
Exactly. That's the sexiness of the background, the little feature. Yes. So I think Emery staring at the beetle, or I guess staring down at its like appendages or something like that.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
halfling sized, so
Yeah.
the,
Sword no longer drawn at the, or still drawn but not pointed
Yeah,
at it, and she'll
yeah.
go, or they'll go, "I'll go. It's fine."
you hear once again, "No, Lady de Tilmarand, you cannot stay here. It's not safe." And that'll be your turn.
Bernadette, unaware of what's going on.
Yeah. Bernadette
Bites.
just looking up at you. "Mom, you good?"
Rika looking at you very concerned.
I don't think she can get, what's it called? I'm blinded, so he can't even get, flanking.
Yeah, no. Not unless somebody else.
Bernadette. Bernadette. 15.
15, I believe, will hit. Let me double check. Yeah, that hits. 6 piercing damage.
Bernadette deals 6 piercing damage. Going for the legs. Chomp, 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 chomp.
All right. It is still alive. It's still up, and it is pissed. It's very confused as to why you're talking to it.
I'm shouting
now.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very confused. Ashton, you're up.
I know, Brioche. I'm also confused. What's going on?
Well, good for me. I can get right here.
Yeah.
That is my full movement without sprinting.
Now you are flanking with Bernadette.
And also good for me, you gave me a meteor hammer.
I did give you a meteor hammer. Fucking phenomenal choice on that one, by the way.
Corner here count as me being within standard melee range?
Yeah.
Excellent. That means even if the meteor hammer doesn't hit,
You can
I
bap it on the
get
nose.
flurry of.
Yeah. Meteor
I don't
hammer
think
misses.
it's unhit.
Yeah, the meteor hammer misses. Only by 3, though.
And that's a nat 1 with my bare hands.
Yeah, you attempt to bop it in the nose. Nope.
You
It's
gently tickle its chin.
it's like bobbing and weaving. It's not that you like wouldn't have hit. It's just this fire beetle's fast as fuck. And it is now Cinder's turn. Who would like to take Cinder's turn?
I raised my hand.
Yeah. go
Okay,
ahead.
go for it.
Everybody has access to the sheet, so.
Puppy.
Happy.
The puppy is also half blink dog. So
Yeah, it can.
be
I forgot to put that on the
teleported.
sheet, but it can Misty Step.
I'm really torn on what I want the puppy to do and what I know in my heart the puppy would do.
I feel like Puppy sees big giant ferret friend going, oh,
And then,
Yeah.
you want,
attack?
It's,
want
it's,
bug leg?
it's bite, bite, bite. That's
Eat.
probably what's happening.
It's dog brain going, eat bug.
Bug.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
natural
it has-
one.
No, it has pack tactics.
Oh
so-
yeah, I did give it pack tactics.
He has
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, so that's 17 hits. Roll damage. Yeah, that's a dead
Puppy
fucking
power.
bug. That is a dead fucking bug. 18 points of damage. Or no, actually, it's just the 11, but still, like, it still is dead by -3. The puppy comes up and just rips this thing's throat out, and then looks up at Emery as if like, did I do good?
I'm also approaching Emery and putting a hand on her shoulder.
Yeah, Emery, I believe you're no longer hallucinating.
Okay. I think every who is now seeing two very small people look up at them goes, or dog looking at them, and Rika looking up at them, and then looks over to the dog and goes, Good job. Good job to you, Bernadette.
And they both look very, very happy. Like tail wagging, dog like does a little twirl.
You good?
Yeah, you all right, Emery?
You spaced out there for a minute. You alright?
I'm fine.
Alright.
So
pat on the side.
just a little fun little trauma thing that I'm gonna do for just a second.
Yes.
While you're still kind of hallucinating, kind of coming out of it, you for a minute, it's not Rika standing in front of you. It's the lover of Erebeth de Tilmarand, the star-crossed lovers like possession thing.
Yeah.
For a moment, that's who you see, but then it flashes back and it's just Rika.
I think Every goes to like touch her face, ready to cast cure wounds, because like I feel like the injury is still evident.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
absolutely.
hallucination.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they see Rika, and then the hand that's cupping your cheek goes to pinch your cheek and go, stop being reckless and running into all the beetles.
The beetles they didn't even hit me. The big one sprayed me with something. It wasn't even the small
fire.
one.
It was fucking fire. You are burned.
Yeah.
Literal fire.
Listen, it's a little burn. I'm not gonna die. It's fine.
You're right. Bernadette has done worse.
Bernadette just kind of goes,
Bernadette could do worse.
Bernadette also knows burning hands.
Yep.
Dude. Are you gonna heal me, or are you just gonna keep pinching my cheek?
You're fine. You bought 10 potions. You're okay. If you need to use my potion, I can give you my single potion that I bought for just in case Rika gets burned again.
No, it's fine. No, you don't need to get. I have 10. You have 1. I'm good. Sorry, rage is still applying. It should not be applying.
That's okay.
Angrily healing.
Chugs your potion. It feels better.
Chug it, fucking slams it on the ground. Where are we going?
That is up to you guys. You have 2 paths you can go, and then straight forward is a temple. It seems that the fire beetle had taken up a residence inside the temple. And to your left and right are entryways deeper into the academy.
Do we know
Have a look
what?
at the temple. If that's an
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do we know what the temple is dedicated to?
This temple is to the goddess Sahanin Munbo, the goddess of love, the moon, and illusions.
I think everybody just recalls and it's like, yeah, goddess of love, and it's like, no, never mind. I'm having weird feelings right now. just like thinks about it, like, what's this goddess again? And it's like, right, love and illusions. No, no wonder that's what I saw.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a general look around to see if there's anything of note that I should be noting as a member.
You can kind of see that there's a cleric kind of laid like obviously dead, kind of slumped next to the altar. He's got a mace and a shield on him. He's wearing like chainmail. Very obviously, this was a brother of Sani Moon, like a brother of the worship of Sani Moonbow. And the Moon Maiden, the Moon Weaver is just like they have a specific prayer for like the passing of the dead and all that. But other than that, it's just this guy got ripped apart by a fire beetle. Like he wasn't even really a cleric; he was a cleric in training.
Right. Mr. probably does like a small prayer to just generally to the gods, to the pantheon, and then sort of turns around and goes back outside and closes the door to give him privacy.
The door was destroyed. I will say,
destroyed.
Yeah, the beetle busted out of it, and it was destroyed.
Well, shit. Well, regardless.
But yeah, you guys can go left or right. That is your choice. And they are marked. This is to the lecture halls. This is to the dorms.
Where are we going?
I say dorms. If there's anyone who survived, that's probably the best shot.
Probably, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so you guys kind of exit this area, and you notice as you kind of enter the dorm rooms, one of them, the doors on the dorm, it would be this room here, is barricaded like from this side. Like something they were trying to keep something in rather than trying to get out.
Sniff the doorway. Do you smell anything in there?
Perception. You can roll me a perceive.
Betcha. Let's see. Hiya. Yo.
Motherfucker. Alright. So on a natural 20, you kind of get the smell of like almost wet moss. Like a damp forest floor.
Anything I would have experienced in the ocean?
No.
Whatever's in there is all planty and mossy. I say we leave it alone.
Probably for the best.
This next door is closed, and notably not broken like the other one was. It does have like clear marks where somebody tried to put a shoulder through it, but it's not like they weren't able to get through.
I'm gonna kick it just to prove that I could do better than whoever put their shoulder in it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You absolutely can try.
Can I use the bardic inspiration from before?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
What sort of roll would this be?
It would be athletics, but once you kick it, I need a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
13.
So as you kick this door, you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, yes, right. Kick it!
Kick
That's
it!
wrong. Save.
God.
There we go. Ooh, 6.
That's a no. You take 2d6 of lightning damage. As when you slam into this door, or when you kick into this door, a shocking grasp trap goes off.
Goddamn fucking lightning again. God, piece of shit. She's gonna back away from his sizzle.
After you, a healing potion.
Thank you. She's gonna down it.
2d4
Do you mean
plus
roll it?
4.
Do you mean to roll it for you?
Yes. You get 8 health points back. You get all your
it's
health
like
you
you-
just lost.
I think
I
every is just
appreciate it.
reminded over having to help save Princess Pluton in that one instance and going like, "No, this tracks. They haven't changed."
Having to pull Princess Pluton out from fucking marching troops as Pluton's just like, come on, bitches!
Yeah, Emery is.
No bell.
This
Emery is
room,
constantly reminded this hasn't changed.
this room here is broken open, and you can see that there is a rope on the windowsill, and it is going out the window, and like they're torn like almost wizard robe. You like Miston, Dr. Miston, you would recognize this as the uniform of the students, so the students did make it out.
I'm just gonna sort of go to the window and sort of look out to make sure they didn't like fall to their deaths or something.
Nope. No, they didn't fall. They didn't die. They seem to have made it out fine. Someone lost their pants because there's just a pair of pants hanging from a windowsill. But other than that, they're good to go.
Someone getting away from that. Ashton.
Ashton,
Uh-huh.
he takes the pants.
Does he take the rope too?
The rope?
Yeah. It's 50 foot of spider silk rope.
Yeah, he probably should.
Yeah. He also gets a pair of pants made of spider silk. Very, very nice pants.
He holds up the
Hard
pants.
Yeah.
Compares it to his own.
Oh yeah, they're way better quality than yours. They got a small rip on like the waistband where they got torn from the person, but they're nice pants.
I'd say these look a lot better than what I'm wearing, so hope you don't mind. And he folds them up rather neatly into as tight a little bindle as he can.
Sticks that shit in the back of the
And nope, he's actually tucking it into his shirt so it's resting against his stomach.
Okay. Yeah, dope. New pair of pants. Yeah. So you can
Just sort of turns around.
Mhm.
He's like, I'm pretty sure that's theft. I don't got time for this. Come on.
you can either go down the stairs one more time, or you can head to the lecture halls. That is up to you guys.
What are you thinking?
I remember they're going downstairs.
So far, there hasn't been anything that we actually need from these places.
Yeah, this is mostly like
Alright.
like according to what the professor the headmaster said upstairs, their objective was kill everyone, take the ingredients for the cure.
Gotcha.
Right, and there was the last bit of the cure, quote unquote cure, was all the way downstairs, right?
Yeah, the last ingredient that they were supposed to be getting was downstairs. Like
Right.
downstairs, there's supposed to be this creature that was like the key, but now they have to capture more of the other ingredients because they're dead.
Miston's all for just getting there as soon as possible, so if he's floating to keep going downstairs.
Very well.
Anyone have any objections?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna put the puppy and Bernadette together so I can copy paste them to the next slide.
Next
Ba-da-da-da-da.
slide, PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, worm?
Oh, worm.
Oh, worm! Hey, what's up? What's up?
It's your
bitches?
boy, the worm.
Inside this room is a very large worm inside of a pool of this deep, muddy looking water. This a single hobgoblin stands in the center of the room with a staff. And on either side of the room are cages that contain what look to be mages, professors that used to work here. And he goes, "You will obey your new master." And he's like trying to exert his control over the worm, but the staff that he's holding, the control rod, he does not know how to operate it.
I would I would immediately like to cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy.
Okay, go ahead. Show me what the spell does.
Yeah, real quick. There you go.
Okay, so 36.
I would like to make him fall into the pool.
What is the saving throw he needs to make?
DC
Wisdom.
14. Oh yeah, wisdom. Sorry.
Wisdom save. That's okay. I just my fucking dyslexia was getting me again.
Can I give him the harder time of it?
Wisdom is +2. He is not proficient, so he doesn't add his proficiency bonus. Yes, you may.
Cool. Use Blood Maledict.
Okay. What does that do?
I'm gonna use Blood Curse of the Anxious. Essentially, what the base effect is it lets me essentially have like advantage to intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna use the Amplify, which means the next Wisdom saving throw that the target makes is at disadvantage.
Okay, so he has to roll again.
And that will be that target that is making the will save now.
That is an 18.
Damn
Ah,
it.
shit.
I will
Yeah,
take
still takes
damage
half damage.
in the meantime.
He turns around as he succeeds the will save, and he takes 6 points of damage. Roll initiative, everybody, as this hobgoblin shaman turns around and is ready to fight now. The worm backs up away from him.
Worm.
Oh, worm, indeed.
Worm.
Go ahead and.
I'm worm in
Worm
here.
is just a baby.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna
Memory
clear the order, and then I will because I forgot to clear it before. And then I will add you guys individually.
Oh, it was cleared for us.
Oh well, it wasn't cleared for me.
That's
Weird.
fair. That's fair. You're fine.
Oh, my character deleted from the.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Oh.
There we go. Now we're back.
Guys, my Emery got deleted. I'm scared.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna refresh my page. My bad, y'all.
I'm good.
Been there.
Okay. Add turn. Emery rolled a fucking 23. Rika rolled a 13. Let's see. The doctor rolled fucking 12. I appreciate y'all for putting the tiebreaker on your fucking character sheets. That makes me really happy. And then if somebody could roll for Cinder, because she has her own turn.
She gets her own turn to do what she wants to do.
Yeah.
This Barbie has free will. Natural 20.
Motherfucker. All right. That's a really good dog. That is a good hellhound. And then let's roll for the fucking hobgobbo, because the worm is not interested in combat right now. Hobgoblin rolled an 8, so the hobgoblin goes right after Ashton.
Wait,
Poor
but
man.
I got a 16 on initiative.
Oh wait, why does it say 8 then?
I think that's my old initiative.
Oh,
Could be.
Yeah, that was the old one.
huh, weird. All right, so the hobgoblin goes last.
God help him.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen to him.
I really doubt.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get a turn.
gonna
He's
get
not.
anything done.
He's likely. So like I figured this he was gonna get steamrolled. There's a thing that's gonna happen. All right.
I just want to say, a turn is 6 seconds. I'm just imagining this group of people running in and absolutely beating the shit out of this hobgoblin
Yeah.
in 6 seconds.
All right. Yeah. First up is Emery.
I could just do a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah.
Debating on it. Do I want to waste my spell slot? Clearly, nothing bad will happen to us.
Clearly.
No.
Clearly, nothing bad. Because even if I miss, it still does damage. So she, from behind the princess, she is going to conjure a blade made of thin ice and then chuck it at the hobgoblin,
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
creating
attack. roll.
ice knife.
Hell yeah.
An 8. Even though it misses, irregardless,
It explodes.
it explodes. So he has to make a dexterity. Oopsie. He has to make a dexterity saving throw,
Alrighty. I move that for the
or he takes 11 cold damage.
Dex is +1, and he is proficient, so it's a Dex +2. 2, and then roll, and that's a 7. And he takes how much cold damage?
11.
Yeah, he's dead. Immediately dead.
I just imagine it's kind of like, like when you throw like a shuriken or something like that, like a kunai, and it just hits a particular pressure point.
Yeah.
Or just a particular point in the body, and then he just kind of falls over, and there's no trace of
the knife.
weapon.
What I imagined because of the way the knife explodes because it didn't quite hit, I imagined a fucking fragmentation grenade. It's just shrapnel.
Yeah, it kind of lands at his feet and then just explodes
And then
in
just
shrapnel.
pops.
So he's cut up in
fucked
several
up is
places.
And he just falls back and dies. The worm kind of comes forward and eats his fucking body.
Yep.
Yeah.
The control rod is left on the ground. If you guys are gonna try and calm this worm, because otherwise, you guys are gonna have to fucking fight it.
Immediately running for the rod.
Okay, I need you to make me an acrobatics check. See if you can grab it before the worm does.
See.
Otherwise, we gotta beat the worm.
Shit.
Yo.
Yeah, you leap as this worm's tail kind of comes down and tries to swipe this up. You do a jumping leap, grab it, push back, and then are away from this worm. And the worm just kind of growls at you. And you hear one of the professors in the cages go, If you can use use the control rod, you can get him to calm down. Otherwise, we may have to kill him.
I'm not letting this thing die like the others. And would I know how to use this at all?
So it would be an Arcana check to try and see if you can use the control rod.
Oh
Got
boy, let me
this.
see. Normal public Arcana.
Hey DM.
Yes.
So in a lot of the other games, we all start with a hero point.
Yeah.
This is
Everybody starts with an inspiration. Yeah.
I'm just looking at something real quick.
13 Arcana would not be enough to know how to use this control rod.
I'm just
But-
trying something real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's not possible. Is there anything I can do other than
Well, you have
just
an
use my
inspiration.
inspiration? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Doesn't
No.
look like it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'd rather not kill this thing.
Okay. The other option is you can fight it with non-lethal damage.
Nah.
If it comes down to
So,
it.
Yeah, Arcana.
I forget what an inspiration. It's just another Arcana
Yeah,
check, right?
it's just
Yeah, it's just a
advantage.
reroll.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
21 is enough. You know that to exert control over this thing, you have to essentially focus your magical energy into the rod and then exert your will over. It's the dominate spell. It's dominate creature. Technically it's Gaius, but that's the spell that it is. So you concentrate, cast the spell through the wand. The creature calms and sinks back into the pool, and you have congratulations, Doctor. You solved my don't kill the worm puzzle.
Worm alive puzzle, by the way.
Yeah, worm alive. Congratulations,
Worm alive.
y'all. You have cleared out the Neverwinter Academy of Adventure. This was
Huzzah.
well, you haven't quite cleared it out yet, but
Basically cleared it out at this point.
Yeah, it's basically you
We
totally.
still haven't found
We've
my goal.
certainly gotten started.
Well, so here's the thing. Dr. Miston
Speaking of
did
the
make a
golem.
good point. The golem that you were warned about begins lumbering down the stairs.
What does it do
Hello?
if its master is dead?
Well, it's here to fight.
Oh,
Hello.
time
That
to
is
kick its ass.
Yeah, that is a 15 on initiative.
I didn't know we were in Prague.
Yeah, so you guys are back in combat. It is now Cinder's turn. Who would like to control Cinder?
Someone else can have him. Someone else can control the boy. The girl.
If no one else wants to, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I assume because essentially Emery's turn's over, Bernadette just kind of chilled with them.
Oh, no, I forgot. Yeah, Bernadette can go. I forgot about Bernadette. My bad. Yeah.
Right,
My
yeah.
little weasel.
Yeah.
I think it does like cackles rising and then it just like spats and then just a little firebolt goes out.
Okay.
Goes
Yeah.
towards the golem.
Yeah. Roll attack.
Bernadette, cast firebolt.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Come on, Bernadette. 7 fire.
All right.
Yeah.
Technically, well, this is a wood golem, so that's 14 fire damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bernadette just kind of goes, spats, and then just burns this thing's fucking arm off.
Cinder's gonna have a field day here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, here comes the pet, so they're gonna go like,
Giant, moving,
Stick?
stick.
stick?
Big stick.
Stick play?
Stick
Stick
play,
I
yeah.
think Bernadette's thinking of like, ooh, charcoal snack.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
it
will
is
be
now.
fooled.
It is now Cinder's turn.
Yeah, Cinder's just gonna. Yeah. Cinder's got her fire breath, right?
Yep, she should.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that she's got to like recharge then already.
Yeah, she hasn't used it.
Yeah. I'm also just gonna make this easier for everyone with advantage toggle and whisper toggle on the top of the sheet.
Yep.
For other things. Public. No, it doesn't roll. 1 second. I can fix
Yeah,
that.
roll 66, please and thank you.
66. Damn.
Yeah, she's a fucking hellhound. She's a
Now it has
beast.
it automatically 20 damage.
Yeah, so that's 40 yeah. You guys see Cinder kind of come around, see Bernadette shoot this thing, and just tilts her head, takes a deep breath, and it's like when she barks, like she lets out like the Sheba scream, and it's just fucking fire.
God. Fucking love
And
her.
then she turns around and does like a little spin, like she's done something good, and just sits and waits for praise.
Good
I'm
girl.
just gonna like come out and just gonna clap like yes.
I'm gonna, God. Rika's gonna like bust out in a big fucking grin, like put her arms out. Good
Yeah,
girl, you
jumps
did
right
it.
into your arms. It's this
Good job.
teleport disappears for a second and reappears like in your arms.
God.
But yeah.
We already have a child.
Session 1, adopt a pet. This is what happens.
Achieved.
Yeah, this is normal for my parties at least.
Yeah, congratulations, y'all. You were able to save the Neverwinter Academy. Exiting out of the academy, the professors that were in the cages kind of thank you. We'll take the control rod back and go. We don't know where they even came from. Someone let them in during the night, and that you saw the destruction that it made.
Mhm.
Thank you, all of you. We will inform Lady Neverember of your deeds. If you ever should need anything from the Adventuring Academy, let us know.
Will do.
They
Yeah,
things that they could potentially offer you are like spell scrolls, free health potions, very discounted magic items because you saved their lives.
Ooh, very discounted magic items.
Yeah, stuff like that.
yeah. Miston's gonna sort of put a hand on one of the professor fellows, and I'm gonna say, if any of the students got badly injured and need medical assistance, take them to my clinic. All right.
Will do. From what we understand, we made a concerted effort to barricade the Dryad into her room, and then get the others out. If the Dryad leaves the academy, she'll die, so we made sure that nothing in, nothing out, and they couldn't hurt her.
Good.
But thank you, Doctor. We appreciate it. I do know that one of our younger, he was a mage's apprentice. When he went out the window, his pants were lost. Has anyone seen those?
Yeah? I
Miston's
think
gonna stay silent.
I think Rika with absolutely zero tact just looks exactly over at Ashton.
Ashton sighs, pulls the collar of his shirt out, reaches down, and pulls out the surprisingly still neatly wrapped pair of pants.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna ask if I could keep the. That's a lie.
You know
I was
what?
gonna try and
You know what?
sneak away with these.
You keep them. You obviously need. He'll like gesture down to your attire. You obviously need
God.
them.
See, I would feel offended, but feeling offended would imply that I wasn't trying to steal it because of the reasons you just described.
Here, and he'll kind of go over to this like storage closet and pull out a matching shirt to the spider silk pants. It is a spider silk shirt. He'll hand it to you.
I will never turn down free clothes.
They are like an orange and black color, with the sigil of Neverwinter in the center, and he just goes,
Are you?
we are happy to help you. Do you need a hoodie, maybe? We do have one of those as well.
I would absolutely love one. And you see he's already taking off his shirt, his old shirt.
I just realized if it's orange and black, that means that our criminal now has a prison jumpsuit.
He is handed a hoodie, and you notice that the little supply closet they went in, it's actually just a gift shop.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is school paraphernalia.
Yes, it
Just
is.
like-
That is
yeah.
absolutely what it is. You get like he like even brings you out like a pair of like discount Nikes. It's like, here, we give these to the students that can't afford shoes.
Again, I would feel offended. However, and you see he picks up one leg and he pulls off what is very clearly just a coin purse tied to his foot.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
That's I figured. Here are you some shoes, some good shoes. Here's some socks, also branded with the Neverwinter Academy, Adventuring Academy logo on them.
God.
And you have a wonderful day. Why do you? It's really kind of all of you to employ a homeless man. Really.
Thanks. We try our best.
To be
Ash
fair,
is now
they
a
also
walking
didn't have much
billboard.
of a choice.
Everyone's gonna see the Neverwinter Academy. That's a walking advertisement right there.
Yes, it is. That's why he gave. That's why he gave Ashton all that free shit. Does anyone else want a hoodie? He'll like hold it up. Hold them up.
I'm good. Thank you.
You can keep it.
He'll just sadly put it back on the shelf.
If they ain't taking the hoodie, mind if I take a second one?
Absolutely. It's always good to have clean clothes, and he'll hand you like a pair of like basketball shorts and a pair of and an extra t-shirt.
But I feel so bad being like sounding like so flat and mean as Rika, but that's just how she is.
I think Every will take one and
Mhm.
then hand it to Rika and then lean down and be like, Gail would love this.
You
This will
would.
cheer him up. There you go.
He would love this.
Idiots.
Yeah, okay.
If you're looking to give a gift to a loved one, and the guy just kind of the guy kind of pulls out this like it's a charm, and it is the Neverwinter Academy's like logo, but he holds it up to the sun, and it creates like a color prism. When you hold
Oh
this
my
to the
God.
sun, it makes a
Keychain.
beautiful color prism.
No,
He
he
loves it.
no, he does. No, we're not giving him this. Can you think of the waxing poetry he would give you if we gave him something that would create prismatic colors? No,
He's
the
gonna
hoodie will
do
be fine.
No, he'll love it.
It's gonna melt. He's already gonna melt with a hoodie from you.
Come on, I'll throw it in for free.
You're
How about
already giving this to us for free.
Shit.
We saved you.
Shit. That's the usual
I-
upsell.
Johan
Huh?
leans in close to the guy and just. I have a tendency to have slippery fingers. If you pass it over to me, I'll make sure he gets his hands on it.
He hands it. He just gives it straight to you.
Swear
Fantastic.
to God.
Fantastic. You, my friend,
Why are we
if you continue to
smuggling?
roll our merchandise, we can sponsor you. We can give you a stipend if you continue to wear our merchandise and tell people to come shop here.
The
Yeah.
party is
Now we got a
this party
second
is
job.
sponsored.
I might even be able to buy a house one of these days.
This
That's the
party is
economy.
sponsored by the Neverwinter Venturing Academy.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
specifically
pickpocketing.
Ashton is now.
This pickpocketing was sponsored by the Neverwinter Adventure Academy.
This
No,
shows a
hand
real
over your coin.
Void,
shows
you were
real
trying to say
interesting-
something?
It shows a real interesting guy to sponsor them as a guy who loves to steal shit.
Yeah. Hey, they
To be
train
fair.
thieves at the Adventuring Academy. It's not just mages. They train thieves and paladins and all kinds of shit. So, like, they don't mind. All are welcome. That's why they set up in the beggar's nest. They were like, I bet you we get a lot of adventurers that way. I bet you we get a lot of people
Yeah.
through our school that way.
A lot of beggars are orphans, and a lot of orphans are adventurers. So.
Exactly.
Only poor people are crazy enough to adventure.
Yeah, because the poor people need it, I guess.
Dude goes, a lot of people that come through here for our rogue course come from, and he'll point over there, over across the street. There's a very large orphanage.
Oh my god.
God. If we're done, I think we should probably go report back that we figured it out.
Yes, that is probably necessary. You should probably also inform Lady Neverember that the majority of our ingredients for the cure are
Right.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you taking and he kind of points down at the Hellhound and goes, ingredient F.
That's an ingredient?
He
His
has
name
a
is Cinder. Her name is Cinder. Number 1.
We need her flames, a bottle of them anyway.
Okay, but you're gonna call her by her name.
We try not to, when we are using something for alchemical experimentation, we try not to give them names because it makes it sad.
Well,
Can
good
I-
news. You're no longer experimenting.
Can I loom over it? Can me and fucking Caribus loom over this motherfucker?
I mean,
Yeah,
he is
I'm
taller
short,
than
but
you,
I'll still
but
loom.
absolutely.
I mean,
If you want to look scared, both of you roll intimidation.
can I
Yeah.
Add
give him help
advantage.
action with advantage?
Yeah, add advantage because I'm sure Rika is also looming.
Not to mention, not to mention they
Or,
basically have a police officer.
Trying again. That's bullshit.
Natural
I'm doing it
fucking
again.
20.
Bullshit.
Yeah, this dude, he like, at first he's like, are you gonna, and then he just goes, okay, we will find a different hellhound. We will
you
find
just see
a
Mr.
different hellhound.
You see that Miss in the just her glove, sort of looking at it, and she turns to the guys like, you know, I wouldn't want to arrest you for animal cruelty.
You know, you're right. You are absolutely correct. Emery.
Yeah.
Emery,
Yes.
something in you, something deep in you,
Yeah.
feels that
Yeah.
no one that works for this academy should do this. Roll me a wisdom save to make sure you don't punch this
know.
man in the face.
I know.
Oh my
I'm
God.
really good at wisdom, though. 14?
Not
It depends if
quite.
you make it a high DC.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was gonna
pretty
say
fucking
15,
high
my high
DC.
DC.
Yeah, you roll
Oh,
an, roll an attack roll at advantage.
Oh my God.
I'll step out of
Would
your way.
This is
Should
an
I
unarmed
say-
strike.
Okay, an unarmed strike. I'm not proficient at them, so
Yeah, it's just you're just punching this dude in the fucking nose.
Oh God.
D20. Do I use Dex or Strength?
Up to you. Whichever one you're better with.
17.
Yeah, you punch him right in the fucking mouth. Like, y'all see Emery, who had been silent most of this time, just rear back and just knock this dude on his ass. He is unconscious
I think Emery just
with
shakes
his
their...
1d4 hit points.
Can I check
You know-
can I check if she broke his nose?
Oh yeah, it's shattered.
Oh Jesus.
What's Emery doing?
You know, it's like shaking your hand after you. Because Emery's not a person who punches very often. It's like throwing things or using her weapons. So physical confrontation is not their strong suit. The anger stems from the animal experimentation, or like the experimentations, or
The experimentation
because-
and the corruptness of the academy, and like how it's
okay.
become. Because
okay,
the element of your backstory that
Yes, yes.
connected to this academy used to
Yes.
run this academy. And this is definitely not how she would have done things.
Can I take the hand that punched the motherfucker and make sure her hand is okay? Make sure his hand's okay.
Yeah, roll medicine. Roll a medicine
just-
check.
It's just gently taking your hand and looking it over. Very, very normal.
Yeah,
21.
there's a knuckle displaced, but like just flexing your hand will fix that. So just like creating a fist will pop that right back into place.
In the meantime,
Mhm.
in the meantime, Miston's just gonna sort of grab the unconscious guy and like prop him up against the door, like Weekend and Bernie style.
Oh my god. The fuzz is telling you to cheese it at this point.
The Fuzz doesn't really follow orders as much as he should.
Love that. But yeah, Rika, you kind of pat Emery's hand, give it a thumbs up, and you guys can report back to Lady Neverember if that is where you would like to go next.
Sounds like a plan.
Next logical step.
Yeah, okay. So you guys are all kind of able to head back to the Hall of Justice.
Hey, but
Mhm.
maybe I'll also have them look into this fucking place for the weird shit they're fucking doing in there, by the way.
yeah. I feel like if anyone asks, like, "Yo, what the fuck was that about?" Emery just goes, "I'm a druid. Animal cruelty is the thing I'm not."
You
You know.
see, as you enter, Kelvin Blackstaff is standing, and he's laughing over a fucking scrying stone. And he looks up and he
That's so
goes,
funny.
"That was a nice fucking punch."
Yo.
Hello.
Thanks.
What did he do to deserve it? I can't quite hear through this thing.
I think Rika's holding the fucking puppy at this point.
Oh,
Because
it's
how
such a
dare
cute
you?
hellhound.
Experimentation done afoul
What?
for arcane misgivings.
Pluton, darling,
Mm-hmm.
can you hold my staff for me for a little while? I have
Of course.
vermin to hunt. And you see him snap and disappear. Last time he said that, he leveled a city.
My
I'm
city.
sure it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure that's fine.
Lady Neverember goes, "Don't worry, there are protections in place to make sure he doesn't utterly obliterate this city. That's why he handed you the stick."
As he's walking away,
Oh no, he teleports.
kinda.
He teleports.
No,
Yeah.
It's not even a walk. He disappears. He has
Ashton-
teleportation circles all over the city.
He was about to say something about this bad news brought to you by the Neverwinter Adventurers Academy, and he's already gone.
You know, you get he lets you say your catchphrase, and he's just like, good. They're about to understand why you don't do that to small animals. And then he just disappears.
Yeah, and Miston sort of pipes up to Lady Never and is like, you should probably let the militia arrest whatever's left of them once he's done.
There won't be anything left of them when he's done, I fear.
Yeah, I know that.
Lady Pluton, may I have his staff? He will want it back when he comes back.
I'll hand it to him.
Yeah, she takes it and she sets it next to the throne.
No, that's my answer is I'll hand it to him.
Oh, it's just straight up no, the queen cannot have the fucking stick.
Kelvin asked
I have the talking
Pluton.
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
It's my
what?
turn with the talking
I
stick.
cannot refuse to allow another royal to give me the black staff, even though it is my city.
Sure ain't your staff.
You're right. It's
Oh my
not.
God.
It's Kelvin's. However, it is a very dangerous artifact, and when he is not around, it should go in the vault. But there's nothing I can do about it. He did give it to you, so
Sure did.
I guess that's spousal privilege.
I don't think he's ever gone with that kind of term.
It's the way he talks about you, he sure does. Anyway,
Oh, he talks about me, huh?
yes, he will not shut the fuck up about you, as a matter of fact. That's why he had me install a scrying orb. Make sure you were safe. I told him you're very capable. I told him you're a very capable adventurer. He does not need to keep his eye on you all the time. But no. Anyway, I saw what you have done. You have saved the academy, and you saved a major help in our advancements toward the spell plague being cured. That worm secretes an acid that we were pooling into the giant pool. And so we think that might help to make a vaccine for the spell plague. So I owe you all a great debt. However, the work is not done.
Never is.
I will need you after a good day of rest to go investigate the Neverwinter prison. There has been a riot, and
Where's
in the docks district. There's been a riot within the prison, and we need to figure out why. Because normally the prisoners are satisfied with their lives, even though because they were caught. It's more rehabilitation than adjudication, essentially.
No,
And they
an
eventually
actually
do.
good prison.
And they eventually do get out.
I can attest, I was in one of those cells. They're actually pretty nice.
Yeah, you had like a decent sized queen, like a full size bed and like actual sheets and a duvet and comfortable pillows and good food. You just
Best bed I've ever slept in my whole life, let me
yeah,
tell you.
yeah. It's essentially you just have to be here and take like classes and shit. The only ones who are like there forever are people that have committed atrocities. And she goes, normally the people on the first and second floors are content and we feed them well and we take care of them and then they are given taught a usable skill so that they can get back on their feet. But we don't know why they've begun attacking the guard. So
No,
we'll give you a day of rest.
I love this.
We'll give you a day of rest. There are free rooms in either of the two temples attached to the Hall of Justice, or we have arranged for free room and board at the Moonstone Mask.
I'm alright. You don't need to set me up. I'm good.
You were paying for your room at the Moonstone Mask. Like, that was not a free
yeah,
stay.
right.
This is her offering to pay for it for you.
Alright, fuck, never mind. I was like, no, I already have a room. It's like, oh, paying for it? Oh, fuck yeah, actually. Sorry, dog distracting.
You're okay.
Dog distracting Rika in her arms.
Lady Rika, Master Emery, Gale is semi-conscious, if you would like to go see him, and no longer contagious.
If I don't go see him, and then he's gonna break out and try to find me anyway.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of our idiot friend and his infatuation with you.
Emery, are you gonna join me in visiting him, or are you just gonna hang out?
I have to ensure that,
I could come with you and
Yeah.
we could make fun of him behind while he and Rika talk.
To be fair, I was going to stand outside their door and then let the moment when things get a little too, romantic, Cinder will come in and crash the party.
Yes, that is a fantastic name for that dog.
Wait till I tell you how you spell it. Yeah. If he's conscious, gonna have to talk.
And that is probably where we will end session. And next session, hopefully, Lynx will be able to join us. And we will have a friggin' tiefling boy, cute tiefling man.
Cute tiefling man who will not stop waxing poetics.
Exactly. Thank you guys for being here. This was super, super fun. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I am really sorry for
No,
being late.
Eldridge, it's okay. Like, you kind of gave me an exact moment of, oh, this is actually a really good way to introduce your character. Corpse dropping from the Moonstone Mask. So, like, if you're ever late,
Funny how
like
it
if you
works
ever
out.
have to be late because you do live in Europe and you're on a time zone a little ahead of us, and it's early
Just a little.
morning for you. Just let me know in advance for the most part, and then what I'll do is we will basically what your character will be doing is you were taking care of something for the guard. Like, that's your
Yeah.
job, so you're taking care of something for the guard.
I'm both a doctor and a guard. I'm surprised I have any free time for this.
Exactly. This is your guard duty at the moment. You're off doing doctor shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. We're gonna go see for the YouTube recording. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.